welcome to another Sentry Box stream. I'm your host Chris Sheriff. Joining me today, I've got Greg as always.
Hello.
And then for our Battlestar Galactica playthrough, we have Nick, Jeff, and Sam.
Hey.
Yay. So familiar faces all around. So as you can see, we're going to be playing Battlestar Galactica, but we're just going to cover off a little bit of news, not too much.
Yeah, it's been a quiet week for news, so not much going on, to be honest. But get right into it. Just have a couple of games that were announced. Kingsburg. This is a reprint of a game that was out, I want to say about 10 years ago now. Been reprinted by Z-Man. And if you're familiar at all with the old one, this base game will incorporate everything in the previous base game, plus all the modules that came in the To Forge a Realm expansion, plus a little bit of extra stuff as well. So it looks like it's going to be pretty good value if you don't already own Kingsburg, which is a kind of fun dice game. I like Kingsburg, and the expansion actually made it quite a bit better, so it's good that it comes in there. And the only other thing that I saw that was kind of somewhat interesting was History of the World, another reprint coming from Z-Man. So History of the World came out in 1991. It's been reprinted a few times over the years. I believe Avalon Hill did it at one point. And so this is another remastered version that keeps the gameplay of the original, but it has all new artwork and components and stuff like that. So if you're a fan of History of the World and didn't want to pay like obscene eBay prices, well, you're in luck because it's coming back. Other than that, a few new releases in the store this week. First one, Head of Mousehold. This is by Adam Weiss, who is a local designer in Calgary. This is his first game, I believe, that has actually hit the shelves, although he's had a few games signed by different publishers over the past year. This is his first one. You are different clans of mice who are trying to get the cheese. So it's a fairly light card game, a little bit of deduction and bluffing and stuff like that. But it's always cool to see local designers getting their games on the shelves. So we have that one in this week. Cities of Splendor, I mentioned a few weeks ago on the stream as upcoming. Well, that's out now. This is the expansion to Splendor. 4 different modules in it that you can mix and match what you add to the game. If you like Splendor, I do. I bought this one already. Looking forward to trying those out. Next up, we have Lisboa. This one's from Eagle Griffin, and if you're familiar at all with the design of Vital Lacerda, he's known for heavy Euro games. He's done Venus, Kanban, The Gallerist, and now Lisboa, that are all pretty meaty, solid Euros. So if you're a fan of his previous stuff, then I imagine probably Lisboa is going to be up your alley. And then finally, Flip Ships. Another one I think I mentioned a while back on the stream is upcoming. This is one I tried at Origins. It is a dexterity flicking game where you're being attacked by alien ships that are being spewed out of a mothership, and they're kind of coming at you somewhat Space Invader style, moving towards you every turn, and each of the players has a number of little tokens, and you're trying to flick them and land them on the enemy ships to destroy them or do damage, or ultimately you're trying to destroy the mothership, which is at the far end, and if you manage to land it inside the little cardboard mothership, then it does damage to that. But obviously they're coming at you, and they keep more of them coming out. So, you know, another kind of light one, but it was fun. It's by Kane Klenko. He's done a lot of interesting games recently. Fuse was one of his more popular ones recently. So Flip Ships, and we got a demo copy of Flip Ships, so if people want to try it, they can. I might try and get it on the stream at some point. Well, so that's it. Pretty light for news. Nothing from Chris this week.
No, we've got our first Infinity tournament tomorrow, so I'll see if I can actually use all Corvus Battle system. All of the new releases from came in. Well, got more on the way. But it really.
I should mention FallCon is going on right now. We're not there.
No.
I might try and talk to them about next year that potentially we could do some streaming or something from the venue maybe. Yeah, FallCon's going on. Started at 4 o'clock today. It's going on tomorrow and Sunday. So we should probably go check it out.
We do.
These guys are going. We're all working, all three of us, but it's the way it goes. Yeah. That's all the news. On to Battlestar Galactica. Oh. So it's a while since I've played, and Nick. Recently? Okay, so Sam and Chris have never played. I did.
Not really. Oh, New Angeles,
Yeah, New Angeles is kind of similar. A lot of people are speculating that this is not going to get reprinted because then they won't have to pay for the license, and then New Angeles will kind of fill the void, basically.
It is very different.
But
This is way more cooperative.
right.
Yeah.
New Angeles is not cooperative.
At all? Okay.
Yeah. Cooperate a bit.
Maybe we'll get New Angeles on the stream at some point.
I've only played it once, and we lost without the Federalist really need. We just did a very poor, making sure that we had the right things.
You just gotta convince people what's right.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
That's New Angeles. This is Battlestar Galactica.
Okay, fair enough. We'll stay on target here.
All right. So I did give a kind of a primer to Chris and Sam earlier because the rules explanation for this is not super straightforward. There's a lot of little bits and pieces. So for this video, I'm gonna skirt over a lot of things. I'm not gonna go into detail, but if you are familiar with the show, I believe the timeline is, roughly up to halfway through season 2-ish for the base game in terms of what's going on. The objective is the fleet of human ships, Battlestar Galactica, and the human ships following them are attempting to get to Kobol, and so they're trying to perform a series of faster than light jumps in order to get closer and closer until they eventually get to Kobol. And so that's kind of the objective. But there will be hidden Cylons amongst the players. And so they're going to be trying to sabotage things surreptitiously or openly, kind of how it depends how things go. But they're trying to sabotage things. And there's a number of ways that humans can lose. If Galactica takes 6 total damage, if the Cylons manage to board with the Centurions and get to the end of the boarding party track, or if any of the 4 resource dials get down to 0. So there are 4 resources that you have in the game: fuel, food, morale, and population. If any one of the 4 gets to 0, humans lose. So a few ways to lose, only one way to win as the humans. Everyone at the start of the game is going to pick a character. All the characters have unique abilities that are, they all have a once per turn ability, a once per game ability, and a negative ability of some sort. And then there are 5 different types of skill cards that players can get during the game, and each character will draw 2 or 3 types typically every turn. So in this case, Hilo will draw 2 leadership, 2 tactics, and 1 piloting card. Tom Zarek draw 2 politics, 2 leadership, and 1 tactics. So they influence the kind of cards that players will have, which restrict the kind of actions they can play, and for skill checks. When crises come up, different cards can be good or bad, so that can play a huge part in determining who is a Cylon. So once everyone's picked their character at the start, we each get some cards to start with, and then on the turn, the player will have a move. So you start in a certain location based on your character, and then you get to move to another location, and then you get 1 action. It might be the action associated with the location, or it could be playing a card that says action or something else. Once they've done that, that player will then draw a crisis card and resolve it. The crisis cards typically come in 2 varieties. There are fleet cards where Cylon ships will attack and then more ships will show up. So that's one type of bad thing, more ships, and they're attacking Galactica and trying to get to the civilian ships and blow them up, which can lose you resources. And the other type of cards typically are skill check cards. So I guess I should probably give an example. So there is that other type too. So an example of the kind of fleet attack type ones, they have instructions on them. So this one says you activate all raiders, and then you set up 2 base stars, 1 Viper, and 3 civilian ships, and then special rule, heavy bombardment. Each base star immediately attacks Galactica. So you basically just go through those instructions, and that happens, and then those ships are on the board, and then on future turns can do nasty things. And we have something like this, a skill check card. So in the top left has a difficulty, and then it shows you different colors. So the colors that are shown here, in this case yellow, green, and purple. This means when players get to take it in turns adding cards from their hand into the skill check, and they go face down so no one knows who's added what. And then we add 2 random cards from the Destiny deck, and then we reveal any yellow, green, or purple in this case. The number on the card in the top left will count positive towards trying to meet this total. Red and blue in this case would count negative. So you add and subtract, see what total you get. If you make 10 in this case, you have passed that check. In this case, it says when you pass, there is no effect. If you did not make the total of 10, then you fail. And in this case, it says fail, -1 morale, -1 food. So skill checks are one of the ways that Cylon players can try and sabotage things. They may try and add in cards that will try and cause things to fail, but they could potentially be trying to be giving themselves away. You do get 2 random cards coming in. This Destiny deck is made up of 2 of each color, and when it runs out, we then just reseed it with 2 of each color again. But yeah, you can get information about who's played what potentially from that. And then there are one last type of card, I guess. So ones that say somebody chooses. Yes, there you go. In this case, it says the president chooses. So depending which characters are in play, someone will be allocated the president card at the start, and someone will be allocated the admiral card. And they have certain things that they can do.
President, sir.
And then there are some of these cards that somebody chooses. Sometimes it's the current player, sometimes it's the president, sometimes it's the admiral. But they have a decision to make, and it says one thing or another, and they decide that, and then people will make of that what they will, based on the decision that they chose. So that is one person's turn. Do a move, do an action, draw a crisis card, and resolve it. And then the next player goes, and the next player goes, and it just goes round and round. until someone wins. But the objective for the humans trying to reach Cobalt. Some of the crisis cards have a little symbol in the bottom, or multiple symbols actually. Back to close up. So in the bottom left, some of them have symbols here. This symbol means all Cylon Raiders activate, and they will always try and move towards the civilian ships. Whatever is the closest way to get to the civilian ships, they will go. If it's equidistant, I believe they go clockwise. I'll have to double check that. And there are other symbols down here that might activate heavy raiders or centurions, or it might show the base star launches more raiders, or the base star attacks. And then some of the cards have this little symbol here. If it does, then there is a little track up here that tracks your fast and light jump preparation. When you get one of those symbols on a crisis card, you move the token one space along. When it reaches the end, you do a fast and light jump. What happens there is the Admiral has this little deck of destination cards. They draw the top two secretly and look at them. And then they decide one of the two cards that they want to resolve, and the other one goes in the bottom of the deck. And then they reveal, read the text and resolve it, and then the number at the bottom indicates how far that jump went, and they range from 1 to 3. So you would then put that on the table, and you have jumped a certain distance. And the jump track resets. Once humans have jumped at least distance 4, we get to the middle portion of the game, and everyone gets dealt an additional loyalty card. So at that point, you may have been human for the first half of the game, and then you might suddenly realize, actually, I'm a Cylon now. And of course, you don't want to give that information away, but loyalties suddenly, the accusations start flying again at the halfway stage when people get the extra card. Once the humans jump a total distance of 8, they need to perform one more jump, and that then wins the game for the human. I mentioned the ways that the humans can lose. So the crux of the game is definitely about trying to suss out who's on whose team. As the humans, you want to try and figure out who the Cylons are and put them in the brig. The Cylons, you want to try and get the humans to put other people in the brig. I'm not going to go through like what all the different actions are, what all the different locations are, but there's a variety of different things you can do. As a Cylon player, you can on your turn choose to reveal yourself. You then take yourself off from the main board and reappear upon the resurrection ship, and then every turn from that point on, you're going to be on one of the Cylon locations up here and doing things that just always are bad for the humans. And when you reveal yourself, you get dealt a Super Crisis card, and then one of the locations will allow you to play it, and they're like nasty versions of the ones, so you can screw them over even more. And that's basically it. I think everything else we'll just go through as and when it comes up. If anyone has any questions.
That was a great explanation. Almost robotic.
Greg has done this quite a few times. I see that Jeff is on throwing the accusation.
Even before I've dealt the cards out.
Yeah. We have it on
All right.
record, yeah.
So I guess we need to randomize start player. Should we just like roll high roll as a start player? 4, 3.
Mid-table opportunity for 4.
4, 2. Come on, Nick.
This really bodes well.
6. All right. So start player.
All right.
So then
Do I
you are
actually
first pick, or you
I'm
pick?
last player.
You're last player, right?
First pick.
Right. Okay, so it goes that way.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna take
reverse.
Hilo 'cause I was late.
It says
well played. I like it.
it says starting with the first player and going clockwise. Each player chooses a character.
You were
Yeah.
stranded on
First
Kepler.
pick.
Yeah.
First to go, it's always been the last pick.
Maybe that was something they changed.
Maybe it's in the
It's in
I'm
the
on it.
for a
Methodology.
while.
So I
Oh, what you
won't
did?
play
Oh, it's down there. Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
Sam gets next pick and cannot be one of the
Military leaders. There you go.
So she can be a Cylon.
Baltar.
Take Boomer, it'll be fine.
That was my other choice. That or
Everyone loves
I've only
Baltar.
actually watched like 5 episodes of this.
This
Like,
is like
you
the
need to watch it,
Godfather
but I've never
all over
get to it.
again.
Huh?
It's like the Godfather all over
yes.
again.
Oh my god.
'Cause you haven't
guys played
seen
The
this at
Godfather?
all.
Who has never seen The Godfather? Greg!
All of them. Everyone
Just
who's
you,
I wasn't
basically?
here for that, but
That-
I only recently watched it this year.
Who else was here for
What
that?
were your
Well,
impressions?
Was it Bronwyn and Ryan?
But like,
Yeah.
it felt like I've already seen it. So many different.
Well,
to it
yeah,
at this
I mean,
point.
it's
Oh, you mean
it's
Starbucks?
well known.
Starbucks.
Okay, so now you
It's
can be
out
a
there.
pilot.
Right.
Aura, literally.
Part
Is
of
that
the
right? Oh, is
You.
it me?
part of the zeitgeist.
I will be Chief Tyrrell.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Well then.
I'm used to being called Chief. I was in
Oh, I can be Baltar if I want.
Ooh. He was always like
It's gonna
one
be
of the
Roswell. He wants to be the
funniest.
president.
Baltar's too
Like when
good.
he was
Oh,
young,
that's
so good.
tragic.
Of course.
So I can pick whatever I want.
You get whatever you want.
Pick
Yeah,
whatever
but
you
I've
want.
got one of everything.
Oh my
Need an
god, there's a
additional
lot
one
of
of
pressure.
those. Oh yeah. So you're Starbuck. You start.
Starting the hang. Oh no.
Set up hanger.
Yeah, I start in Hangar as well.
Oh,
You guys like to be on the ship.
I'm gonna go with the Dom.
okay, so I don't need any more of those.
What? I wanted to be Admiral.
I know,
So-
I'm just stealing it right out from under you.
Alright, so.
My dream.
So you were like third in line or something for that?
Starting
after
the
that?
research.
I'm in the middle for both.
Right.
And you're
I'm the lowest.
starting in Admiral's
No,
quarters,
are you
I
not
assume?
above Apollo?
Yes.
Oh, Apollo.
Yeah.
Alright.
Right, Apollo is
Yeah.
probably third.
Oh, yeah, president. I'm
Apollo
president.
might be in the middle.
President Malta.
Yeah.
You know what
Really?
happens?
Yeah, well, no one took Rosalind, so
Well,
I'm president.
You know what happens when
Yeah.
President Malta is in charge?
Here you
Yeah,
go.
bad
You
things,
can
nothing
have the
good.
nukes.
I do
Alright.
get the nukes.
Get the nukes, and I get one
You like
quorum
that.
card.
Although I also have like the decision making that comes with the nukes.
Sit on the first.
There's a lot of screw.
So what up?
Your advice, Jeff?
Yeah. You.
Alright,
Yeah.
so.
It's being radioed in for Caprica.
I would have done if I was military. Sitting outside of the ship.
Alright, so for the benefits of those that haven't played, and I guess the people watching, we can go through and explain the characters and what the special abilities do, so that everyone is aware of what other people can do and
Yeah.
whatever. So we'll start with Nick as a start player.
Okay, so the character is William Adama, the Admiral. The inspirational leader is the main ability. When you draw a crisis card, all 1 strength skill cards count positive. So even cards that aren't aligned with any of the colors for that skill check, if they're ones, they stay positive. That makes it. Command authority. Once per game, after resolving a skill check, instead of discarding the used skill cards, draw them into your. So, skill check. Done. But he is emotionally attached, so I cannot activate the Admiral's quarters, which I
Yeah,
think is the
that's where you are.
brigging. So I can't brig people because I love them all.
Yeah. I'm trying to
You
remember
can't
the.
really
break, you lose your admiral status.
Yes,
I believe so.
but you can be president in the brig.
Yeah, the president can be in the brig, the admiral.
If I go to the admiral's brig you, I become the admiral.
This is very cutthroat.
This is
already.
very true. It's
Yeah.
very true.
I
I
can
just
go up
wanted
the
to check.
air and go and do an
Hand
election,
limit.
I think, as well.
I think.
Yeah.
Become president.
See,
Okay.
the power hungriness is
Ad-
already
Admiral President.
a little bit scary, I gotta say.
One thing, hand limit, skill cards. Your hand limit is 10.
Yeah.
You discard down at the end of any player's turn if you have more than 10. So like when he uses like super ability, he'll discard down to 10.
Me.
All right, so I'm Gaius Baltar, and I'm awesome. You've
Very-
seen the
very
show.
trustworthy.
So he's so good. I get in the late seasons, you get kind of
Irascible,
stupid, but
very crazy.
so good in like the first stuff. Like,
Yeah.
he's the best character. Anyway, delusional intuition. So unlike everyone else, I only have 4 cards listed on here, but after I draw a crisis card, I draw 1 skill card of my choice, and it can be from any color.
Oh, transfer.
The ability to sabotage is
My
guaranteed succeed.
Cylon Detector, as an action, once per game, I can look at all loyalty cards belonging to another player. Yeah.
Better not look at mine.
Yeah. Oh, I'm looking at yours. And
First turn, break him.
And my negative is that I'm a coward. I start the game with 2 loyalty cards instead of 1. So I added in an extra "You are not a Cylon," and I get dealt 2 cards at the start, and then I still get a 3rd one at the halfway stage.
Definitely
Doesn't
not a
mean that I'm a Cylon.
Definitely not a Cylon.
I have played Battlestar in this game so many times, and I have never been a Cylon.
What is the
But everyone
distribution?
instantly. There's 2 "You are a Cylons" and 9 "You are not a Cylon." And yeah, I get yellow, green, and blue cards, plus 1 of any.
So I'm Chief Galen Tyrrell. I am the maintenance engineer. During your turn, after you use a repair skill card, you may take another action once per turn. So I can fix a ship real good. Blind Devotion. Once per game, after cards have been added to a skill check, but before revealing them, you may choose a skill type. All cards of a chosen type are considered strength 0. So I can stop the Cylons from sabotaging the...
Or you can...
No, I can stop the Cylons from sabotaging them.
You can
But I am
sabotage
quite,
real good.
I am quite reckless with my hand limit of only 8 instead of 10.
I'm Chris Starbuck. Grace.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a pilot. My skills are expert pilot. When you start your turn piloting a Viper, you may take 2 actions up instead of 1. I have Secret Destiny. Per game, immediately after a crisis card is revealed, discard it and draw a new one. I'm insubordinate. When a player chooses you with the Admiral's quarters location, reduce the difficulty.
Easy to throw you in the brig. Because you're insubordinate.
Damn it, Starbuck.
Alright, I'm Carl Hilo Agathon.
Hilo's awesome.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's Eco Officer, so during your turn, I may reroll 1 die that was just rolled once per turn, and I must use the solo, so if it's bad though, I get a chance to reroll it. My once per game is a Moral Compass, so after someone makes a choice with one of those crisis cards, I can choose. My negative though is I'm stranded, so I don't get to start on the board for the start of the game, and while I'm not on the board, I can't move, be moved, or take any actions. At the start of my second turn, I could replace my character in the hangar.
Because you're in the resurrection ship at the moment.
Probably.
I don't know. I picked him because I was late for this, and he's late to the game. So.
That basically means for the first half an hour, Jeff is just going to sit there. Because we'll all have a turn, and then he won't, and then we'll all have a turn, and then he'll finally come in.
He gets to sit and
I
try
get
and
to talk.
plan who the Cylons are.
Exactly.
So
I
do
get to
we
annoy everybody.
deal these out then?
1 to everyone except me, I get 2.
First player. Guys, Malta.
So one thing that I will say, once we dealt them out,
Don't look at me yet.
then let's put them over here. I don't mix them up with those ones. So because the "You are not asylum" ones are all the same, and they just have some fluff text, and the "You are asylum" ones all are different with text on. We always basically just say you get like 15 seconds. Everyone gets 15 seconds, and then okay, keep staring, and then okay, now we're good, and we put them down. So just like and then kind of trying to give information. So okay, good.
Yeah, go.
All right. Did you actually look?
I didn't. I don't.
Put it on the close-up cam. All right, everyone good? Okay, so then you can just like tuck them under your card or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, and then you don't start with any cards because you're going to drop full. Everyone else gets to start with 3, so I'm going to get One of each.
I'm also going to get one of each.
Yellow, green, blue.
Yellow, green, blue. Fucking
So we've
I'm
got
gonna
2
take
pilots.
2 purple and 1 red. You got lots of green.
2 purple, 1 red.
So in the pilot
And
station.
then
Audio Weasel says you have to be a brave little toaster to win.
Alright, everyone's got their cards.
Everyone's got the cards.
Not me.
Alright.
Chris has his already?
Yep. So now
I
you.
need 3 leadership and 2 tactics. Get any choices? Take what I'm given.
3?
Yeah, 3
Oh,
leadership.
sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. That is alright.
Okay. We know he's not throwing anyone in the brig.
Nope. Can't
He's
do it.
good guy.
I'm safe.
Admiral
Come on,
Adama.
Bill.
Commander Adama. Really,
Doesn't
Admiral wants the
Commander Halo
Pegasus.
sound way better.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Commander.
Doesn't President Admiral even better?
Okay.
That's what I think.
Think so.
But it's better than Baltus.
President Baltar, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a tough pill to swallow.
So he is second in line out of all of us
Really?
for presidency,
But it only gets it if you are silent.
or go here.
But he gets it when
So,
Greg
you
gets
can try
run
and-
into a break.
No, president
Well,
you
this one
can
choose
be
your
in the break.
character, though.
Oh, choose himself.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, you could choose.
everyone
me.
else would want to choose me.
Gerald's a big guy.
For your silent. Really?
Quiet, silent.
There's not really a lot to do on the first
No,
turn
you can,
a
like,
lot of the time.
Told these guys to go to attack,
Yeah.
or you can scout.
But yeah, I think the activate ones they only get a move or an attack. If I remember rightly, it's when you pilot them yourself that you get to move and attack. Yeah.
Let's yeah.
But of course, if you do move one in, then if raiders activate, they would attack that guy rather than moving.
Sounds very close. Play my right. Hard work.
The raiders,
Oh.
your raiders. Slip of the tongue.
Yeah, I'll just. I guess I'll just move some Vipers around.
Away from the fleet.
Well, move them to engage the. Turn down or engage the fighters. Okay.
Yep.
Let's
Okay.
move an action.
Crisis.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Network computers. Difficulty of 11. Okay. Yellow, purple, and blue are the cards wanted. For pass, we increase the jump prep track by 1. We fail.
Yeah.
We get -1 population, and we place 1 Centurion marker at the start of the boarding party track. Or -1 population.
So he gets to decide either lose a
You don't
pop.
have to waste any cards and just take one pop off.
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
advance it twice because it would, if we pass, it advances
Because
it
this
and
happens before
advances
this
it.
thing happens, right?
Yeah. But like if we succeed, it would go up 2 because we would get
Yeah,
1 from the
But
thing
if
and
we
an
fail, if
additional
we
1.
chose the other one, it would still stay at 0 and then put 1.
Well,
I thought
yeah.
you couldn't do. Well, you have to do this or this, right?
Yeah. I'm saying
Yeah.
if we do the or, we only.
Yeah, that's. I was
And we don't
thinking
waste
that
any cards.
kind of seems like a good.
You've got some purple.
Yeah, I do have some
I've
purple,
got some blue.
but I
I'm
don't
saying is that-
think it's worth using quite that many cards to 1 population because we get to move the jump track marker forward anyway. That's I'm kind of.
Does anyone disagree with us? The
I'm
military leaders are
willing
telling
to
you what we
listen.
should do.
I like getting the jump
Even
grab
though this
up.
is not a democracy,
Exactly. But I'm your right hand man here now.
this is a military
now.
decision. Okay. Yeah,
I
now
suppose I feel bad for sacrificing everybody at the start.
it's true. It is a tough pill to
Are,
swallow.
are you
but
choosing the second
yes, I'll
option?
choose the second option.
We lose a population.
The Raiders attack
Okay.
first before that.
Raiders
Yeah.
attack first. How do we resolve that?
So you roll a die,
There's a silent reveal. They roll the dice for them.
and I believe
Yeah.
There's not, so-
Yeah, good player, so I assume.
I don't remember if you like do them one at a time. So the first one attacks, and if it damages it, then the next one's on
So
move.
we'll go first one there. 6.
Damaged.
That didn't take
Okay,
long.
so then
Yeah,
I'm gonna go this way,
that way.
clockwise.
We're also getting inundated with audio weasels.
Uh-oh.
Jeff Foxworthy, you might be a Cylon joke.
Oh well, I'm glad he's at least like not telling us we're massively playing the game wrong or something, or that somebody is that obvious Cylon is a Cylon.
If a tattoo on
so
your
we get
ankle
a-
says,
we
"You
did.
Do we get a
might be
second?
joke," you might be a
No,
Cylon
because we
joke.
didn't do the
Only if
thing
you
that
pass.
would have
Okay, right.
let us do that because the
It's-
Cylons
So you
over
killed
there.
some people.
Yep.
A lot of my
person
decision making was
pretty good.
because 11 is
That would happen
a lot of
regardless.
cards for the first turn of the game.
All right,
That's
so
fine.
not that bad. All right, so I draw
Quite a few.
2,
I feel like we waste.
One.
Usually when I play, people waste cards.
1.
Yeah. This wasn't so bad. One
It's not-
population.
I mean, the other thing, of course, is that all ones would have counted positive as
I haven't even looked
well.
at my cards yet.
A lot of times the ones are ones you want to save to use as action.
I'm not. I don't know.
Greg is throwing
I-
a lot of shade here.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
This is such a
Believe in your
Cylon, such a
leader.
Cylon move. The early suspicion.
I'm gonna stay where I am, and I'm gonna play this. Release Cylon mugshots. Action. Look at one random loyalty card belonging to any other player. Then roll a die. If 3 or less, lose a morale. Then discard this card. I'm gonna look at that loyalty card over
trust me.
there.
Really?
Guys, you trust me. You really trust
Well, he's the admiral. I need to
That's the
know.
reason why.
I need to know.
You got the Cylon detector there too.
He is a Cylon.
I am not.
So
He's a
You are
Cylon.
obviously a Cylon.
He is a Cylon.
Until I see that
Just-
card, he's not a
Obviously.
He is a Cylon. I'm just putting it out there.
Oh wow.
Coming from the guy who
Okay.
So
Yeah, coming from two card cowardly treacherous.
we lose a morale,
Oh, no.
unfortunately. But
Oh my
he
God.
is a Cylon.
Wow.
We should have totally gone for that jump prep.
Just
I don't think it's the end of the world.
Well, it's not the end of the world, but
such a toaster.
Olympic carrier. So it is a skill check, difficulty 11. Yellow, green, and red are good. Pass no effect. If we get 8+, we lose a population. If we fail, we lose a morale and a population. I think, does that mean it launches heavy raider? I can never
on the
remember.
board. I don't think it
Don't-
launches from the base start. It's not on the board.
Right. Activate. Okay. No, yeah, one launches from each base there if there are none on the game board when they're activated.
Otherwise, it moves towards the.
So, no effect, -1 pop or -1 morale and population. Given that we've already lost one of each,
5 of it.
we should go for this
Way on a
one.
choice.
Wow. So I get to draw a card of my choice, and I'm gonna draw a green. So then it starts with the person to my left can add in any number of cards they want.
You
And
can only say I can help a little or help a lot.
yeah, you can't say like I'm adding
alright.
Right.
this value or this color or whatever. You can
I'm
say I
helping
can
you.
help a little bit. I can
I'm
help a
helping a
lot.
lot.
It's like I can put in a reasonable amount. I have a decent amount. I don't know.
I bet you can.
I can help quite a bit.
I can put in more than one card.
You can put in as many as you want. Obviously, you only draw on your turn, so you want to bear in mind.
Cards, yeah.
And Toaster McToasterson.
Oh,
over
come
there.
on now. You probably dumped like a 5 red or
This is the
something.
problem I had when I think I
Revival.
told you guys when I played the game with Gordon Bronwyn, and it was the first time they'd played, and
Yeah.
Bronwyn was a Cylon right from the beginning,
Yeah.
and I'd never played before. And the very first skill check put in card,
Helps a lot.
I can help a lot.
put in cards that
Be fine.
that gave away that she was a Cylon, but only it basically made it so that either me or her was a Cylon. So obviously I knew she was a Cylon because I wasn't. And then
So we're in that
nobody,
situation in reverse right now, basically.
nobody believed me. All right.
That situation.
So you guys all put 1 in.
I put 1 in, but
Yeah.
Okay, and he put 1
But
in.
I was getting a sense of a lot of high numbers here,
I might try and sabotage, or
I
he
think you
might.
could put a little.
so. Or you're
more.
worried that there's a lot of high numbers in favor. So
No,
you make sure.
because you never know what Destiny's throwing in. I'm gonna put a decent amount in. So, and these get shuffled up.
Can I take break when I'm not on the board?
Bravo.
No, you basically.
I'm immune.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can take action.
So we're at
Plus 4, plus 5,
5,
plus
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, yeah.
16, 19, 23,
Yeah.
25. So Destiny was on our side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody.
That
was
happens
against
sometimes.
us, so.
That happens sometimes.
What's gonna happen with the sound? The sound's not gonna do something right away.
No.
They're gonna try and make it look like they're the good guys, so they both did it.
That's very true.
I'm surprised that Greg is throwing accusations at
Put us both
Just
in the
look at a
break.
card.
Put us both in the break. That's probably the
Can't
the
wait.
best. So,
Make it off.
Launch
For
that.
anybody to get anything.
well, that way you're guaranteed to put a Cylon in the break.
Yes. It's true.
Okay. So we
So-
advance on the track. That was good.
My go.
You draw your skill cards to
So
start.
1 yellow, 2 green.
I'm just concerned because when the Admiral is the Cylon,
I would love to be that.
that's why I wanted to
personally.
check. I would.
Well, now.
I don't know.
I think you for me that's someone you've seen that is a Cylon.
I
Right?
am not-
Odds are you are not a Cylon.
Okay, well, there's a potential that you're a Cylon. I'm not saying you are. I
I
believe in you as an admiral.
yeah.
but
Okay. Also,
I think I could be a better admiral.
I didn't draw 2 cards. Just putting that out there. I didn't draw
Yeah.
2 loyalty cards. So there's a
It's true.
there's a way better chance.
I still
that
say at
Greg
this
is a
point it's
Cylon.
50-50. And I prefer 100% over 50. Because I think I'm 100%.
Certainty.
I prefer 100%, but right now I trust all of you more than I trust him.
So I'm going to move to.
Unbelievable.
Can I go for weapon?
I
You can
know
also go to the Admiral.
the odds that you got dealt a Cylon card and I
I
chose
was wondering-
you with my
kill
one
someone.
card.
Yeah, that
That's
seems
not that big of a threat. to be honest.
seems crazy to me. I think
You're kind of avoiding
really
the situation here.
What are you doing?
He's avoiding the situation.
I've got
Just-
blind devotion. I just want to kill some Cylons that I know are Cylons.
Okay.
So you're going to shoot?
He's going to use the house.
What are you shooting at? You're going to try and kill a heavy raider?
Maybe Raider's probably the best.
I mean,
Yeah.
it only hits on a 7 or 8, but it is the bigger threat typically. Like a dice.
Good one.
Do they both hate you?
A good one.
that.
Oh.
Missed. Unless you have something. You can.
No.
No. No? Okay. Draw a crisis card.
Don't have to. Cylon screenings. You should test the people in the most sensitive positions first. See?
We got another check.
So,
Agree more.
so if we pass, there's no effect. If we fail, it's -1 morale. The current player looks at 1 random loyalty card belonging to a president or the admiral.
I think you have to do the Admiral.
Can I choose to fail this?
Yes, we can
Well-
choose. No, you can't choose. We have to choose
Oh,
as
We have to
cards.
put cards in, but we can put no cards in or something to try and make it negative if you
But
think the
you look at the
morale
admiral,
hit.
there's
So-
two people looking at the admiral.
so
Whereas you chance
I
to
would-
get another
yeah,
talent
if
card.
Here's the
if
risk
we-
though. He's a Cylon too.
If I
It's a
Okay.
risk. Yeah.
If I
Very
fail,
well.
so how are we for morale at the moment?
We're at 9. We've lost 1. Go to 8.
It's worth it.
Kind of exactly. How does this? Sorry, how does it
There's
work?
an or if
Okay.
he wants to not do either one.
Right.
But I think we choose to try and do it. Fail it on purpose so he can look
Yeah.
at you. And then he
Look
can
at
exonerate
me.
you.
Exactly. Okay, sure.
Okay.
Does he look at both cards?
No,
So,
no, it's
It's
one
one
That's
random.
one
That's why it's a better
card.
choice to
Okay,
look
yeah.
at you.
So-
There's no reason to look at him, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I can help a lot.
Get
Why
out
are
of
you
this
getting rid of
one,
lot to-
Smeghead.
a lot
Get
to
out of
make
this
up?
one.
Pass it?
Yeah.
Okay. But you're kind of wasting cards, though.
Okay. I think
So
I'm
you-
not going to put
you-
both.
you
It's
put in-
better to save cards if you don't need to use them. Personally.
You're putting cards in to try and deliberately fail it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 is a pretty high threshold.
I mean, unless you have a lot of cards. Yeah,
in there?
exactly.
You can not put cards in.
There's a small chance, but I think it was most likely green yellow came in the first
Okay, I'm
round.
just
So
I'll do one.
you put him in last.
You're
Oh,
last, though.
okay. Oh, no.
Sam
okay.
style.
Awesome.
So we can see if he tries to.
I'm not going to put anything in.
Nope.
Okay, so
We
we
still
will.
got
You
you.
still draw 2.
There will be
cards.
2 there,
Yeah.
which we know. Okay.
This will help
Well,
us, 'cause-
you didn't put him in. All right. So we failed because it was 0.
Yeah.
So -1 morale.
So we know no green and purple were one of the destiny cards that you also with.
Right.
Don't know what the first ones were, but I'm pretty sure it was probably yellow.
So
So 21 green.
I will lose 1 morale,
I did that.
and I will.
Now half the table knows who you are, except for
Yeah.
us.
She couldn't read it very well, or what?
Yes.
I think we want to send him to a break.
Thank
Really?
you.
I think he's still good.
No, I really want to
Could
send him
be.
to a break.
Okay,
I'm not on
so
the ship, but I think he's still good.
Raiders
Yeah, this
activate.
This is some long odds. So, I mean, Greg being a Cylon, not
Yeah.
unpredictable.
That makes
Take my
sense.
hand.
He's got 2.
So yeah,
Chris,
you
I
draw.
always
But
pick
Chris
as
getting
being
the
a Cylon.
other, I guess, 1 and 7. That's
I'm a little
pretty
bit worried.
I'll do it when the time is coming. I'm trying to suck up to him until he dies.
There's nothing he can do because
I
he's
know
not
there's
even
nothing-
here.
I can't do anything on my
Yeah.
turn. He has to do the breaking on her turn now.
Yes.
We have to put a Dharma in the break.
And I become the Admiral. My dream has come true.
You're
They-
not here. You
Clearly just
can't.
want to be
I
out.
still become
The,
Admiral.
the good thing is, the cards he has in his hand all
Help.
help to put him in, so he won't be able to try and like save himself.
Unfortunately, Destiny's already given a purple and a green as well, so it will help him. Most
That's-
likely.
Yeah, true. We'll have to make sure we put enough in there.
Also,
Wow.
Sam's been really quiet. She could also be a
So-
Cylon.
Do I have to move to the admiral?
You do.
So you've drawn your cards. You now get a move at a move.
Do
You
it.
want to move there,
Do it.
and there's an
Garbage.
action. Would you like to activate the Admiral's quarters?
Yeah.
Choose a character.
Oh, come on.
Come on. Come on,
Okay.
read your fucking toaster.
All right. So that means Jeff puts in first.
Do I still get to draw my cards in my turn?
Right.
Or no cards?
Yeah, I think it just says you.
I don't get
Take
to
no
move
action.
or be moved or take action. So I
Right.
still get to draw.
Yeah.
I'm
I
about to
think
draw
like
cards,
really
so
want us to go.
I would
Hold
hope a
on.
lot. Because this is my dream. If there was an airlock, I'd be airlocking him right now.
You're gonna put some cards in there, Nick.
I think I'll pass.
All right. I can only help a little bit.
I just need
I'll-
to stop help it so that that doesn't kind of
Okay.
boost it by a little
And we
bit.
need to pop for 7, right?
Yes, but we want this is most likely going to hurt us because we've seen purple and green cards already come out from Destiny.
Yeah.
I can help a bit.
Okay.
I think that'll be-
All right. Destiny. Get him in there.
You get the shuffle as the The only negative for you as a Cylon though is you just don't get your ability when You still get the Super Crisis card.
That kind of sucks as like the second turn of the game to get found out you're a Cylon.
Eh.
Well,
I
guess
debated,
he had a
like,
turn and
if
then
I play this game, I've only been a Cylon once in like the 8 plays I played this. But like, if I become a Cylon, I think I would, if I was first turn, I'd be first turn flipping to see how that would go.
I've never been a Cylon.
We got it now. Now it's no.
that's okay. We just did it.
More than just.
So
That was
Only
7. 5, 7.
yeah, but if one of the other ones had
Yeah,
been
Yeah, had been.
There was another
negative,
3 that was bad.
yeah, that was close.
Are we,
Well, that was
So
now do we assume?
And that's what
That's
where it
Destiny
is,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Destiny.
he's in the brig.
100% that was Destiny.
Wow.
100%. Why would they waste that slot? But it would have to be him then.
I put 2 in.
Yeah, but you're blue.
I can't. Well, yeah.
You could, I don't remember.
I think it was Destiny, but
Okay.
I'm in the brig. Okay,
Hold on,
Crisis.
I've got to
Oh.
decide if maybe I want to take all of those.
Oh, right.
You use that at you. One turn after resolving.
Right.
Yeah, I think
so
I
it,
will take all
When
of
you
those.
reveal, you lose like
it was
20%.
this, and
Yeah.
then
Oh, sorry.
there were like
Three?
I think it was like 3 and
Sorry,
3.
sorry, pedal things.
I put in 2.
I put in
You
2.
put in
I
2.
put in 2.
I
Put
put
two.
in 2.
Well,
These
2.
two.
Well, you don't have to see which ones.
That's okay. Yeah,
Shoot.
it's,
Should
Wait,
be 2.
should
We
be
all put in
more.
2. There's 3 green.
that looks,
One blue.
I put 2.
that
green
looks like
in.
it's probably
Yeah.
about right.
Yeah.
I don't need to know
You're gonna be
exactly
discarding
because
a
I'm
bunch
going to be
anyways.
pitching a lot of them.
You are going to take him?
Yeah, sure.
As well. It's only time to use the power.
And then we skip heroes.
Well, I get my cards,
Yes.
The end of Sam's turn,
We
we,
still have to
do
do Crisis.
Crisis.
which is unfortunate because I use all my cards for that.
We just gotta hope we don't need purple.
And you can still mess with it.
So do I even
Oh,
Because
yeah.
they're still human, so you can only contribute 1 when
Yeah.
you're in the break.
Right, so you may not move, draw Crisis cards, or add more than 1 card to skill checks.
So the hand limit thing.
At the end of Sam's turn, he'll have to ditch
Okay.
down to
Isn't
10.
it the end of, or is it
It's the end of any player's turn.
Oh, okay.
What are the chances?
My turn. Good.
Mm.
I,
I think we should get a more.
Yeah, we gain a
What
morale
about
if
we
we
get-
pass. If we fail, we get -2, or you can just -1 for our losses.
Ugh.
I have 0 cards.
I cannot help much at all.
what about if it was blue?
Oh. Yeah, I could help a bit more.
Okay.
But I don't know how many
I can
want to
help a lot.
spend.
Yeah.
Because it's
And let other people help in other
If
ways.
it's blue,
thing
I have
is,
something
though-
that should be good.
Everyone's gonna be pretty low on cards.
hmm.
Well,
We've
he
already
reveals
lost,
and
like,
doesn't do a
2
crisis card
morale.
on his turn.
Yeah.
Just out of
If he-
crisis card.
If he reveals.
That's just his turn. Reveal. There's no
He's
reason.
got to reveal because 2 of us know for sure that
Oh, and
he's
it
a
doesn't help him
silent.
sitting there. Only
Yeah.
gonna be able to play 1 card, whereas
Yeah.
he's out, he can play 1 card still, and also
Yeah.
We've already lost.
Yeah.
Like,
We did take a morale hit. It's
It
all
would be
rolling.
nice to get it back. Does open it. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it's probably worth it.
you guys think
Probably worth
it's
it.
up to you. I did.
So,
Oh.
don't do
If we're doing it,
By the
so
way,
is it? It is current
he
player.
isn't the brig, I am the admiral.
That
So
that's
it's
true.
me who chooses
So you choose,
to go
and
to this.
okay, that is the choice.
Yep.
All right, then
Badge.
he's playing a card so that all
take
blue
my card.
cards
Oh, yeah, sorry.
count
Positive.
as positive.
That's not-
Can we
So
pass that around?
see, the problem is he can still put 1 in
yeah.
Yeah.
that is like green.
Although, you might get the yellow with Destiny. Or most likely you're going to be right, too.
Okay, so obviously you're not adding anything. Would you like to add a
I'll throw
card?
my 1 card into it. Sure, why not?
All right. Well,
It's
I'm
not like I'm
gonna
going to be keeping them.
put 3 in. It doesn't help that much.
Mine helps a bit.
Destiny.
Oh dear.
Left that. Okay.
Most likely
That
going
was
to be.
play. So blues are positive.
Blues.
Oh, you're okay.
Blues,
It's
yellows.
going to be red,
purple.
blue, or yellow, most likely. Yellow, purple.
You guys used them all up, throwing me in the brig. Evil,
Where you
horrible,
belong.
treacherous crew.
-2. Those are good though.
Yeah.
Plus 1.
+1.
So
-1.
Considering he can only put 1 ready.
You want
So we're at -3. 2,
Plus 2.
5, 6,
7.
+7.
Failed.
So
-2
there's
morale.
no way.
Well, he put 1 in,
Yeah,
right?
he put 1.
A green
Then it
one.
could be 2 destinies. Brett hasn't
Yeah.
popped up yet. Destiny.
Could be.
Or are you saying she's evil?
No. Because he put cards in, I put cards in.
But can Connor read? I don't think so.
Uh,
We're most likely to be the ones to do it. Obviously, I have no cards.
Could
I
not.
think it's destiny.
Wow.
So we fail.
So we lose 2 morale. Puts us to 6. Oh,
So,
Destiny wrecked us. Alright, so this is it attacks. I think that is that.
Salon to do it.
So based would you like to roll?
Sure, I'll roll, I guess.
So based on our attacks, Galactica.
Okay.
So you need 4 to 8.
3.
Nope.
Okay.
And then we do get a jump track. Oh, man. That was not good. Down to 6 morale.
That's why I didn't think you guys were gonna make it.
Well,
That's why I
like
asked before we did it.
Those ones, but we're lacking cards. I thought, and that's why I was like. And
I mean,
the way
it-
the Destiny deck was set up at that point, I was
thought the
figuring
blue
we're gonna
would've
get
been
hurt us.
okay, well, it is what it is. Your turn.
I get to draw cards. I'm still helpful, guys.
You finally turn up.
Oh, I have to discard.
Yes.
Yeah. Down to 10.
Don't worry, Admiral Hilo is gonna save the day.
Admiral
when I show
Hilo
up.
is like not
Who's off
there.
ship?
Yeah, plus I'm gonna save the day when I get there.
I see. So you have
Admiral
you have
in
a plan.
absentia. So, does it say you don't draw crisis cards while you're off as well?
I think so. It doesn't do any actions. It doesn't move.
No, I don't.
No crisis?
Well, I think
No
you do.
actions.
It
and
says,
you
well,
can't
actually,
move.
you may not move, be moved, or take actions. I think I still draw it.
Okay.
Crisis, actually.
Okay.
Analyze enemy fighter. Current player chooses. We can pass it to repair 1 destroyed raptor.
Need to do that.
Fail, we get a -1 population. Or we roll a die. 4 or lower, we lose -1 population. Current player discards 2 cards. I can use my special
Reroll.
ability to reroll if I do the roll. Fail. I think I'm
Okay,
going to
do a
do
roll.
save cards. It's
Yeah.
purple
Yeah.
and blue as well.
You're pretty low on them.
Cannot help.
So I
A
will.
diamond could help.
I will choose to take a roll.
I
Yeah.
could if I wasn't in the brig.
Got it.
Alright, so nothing happens.
No danger.
Raiders,
Raiders, yeah.
and then jump track.
So we have to move those.
So-
ships, right?
Well,
Put it-
so it's his turn.
He can choose not to reveal and draw a crisis card, or if he reveals,
No, because he doesn't draw a crisis card while he's in the break.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Don't
you just
move,
reveal.
draw a
I'm
crisis
not doing
card.
anything. Actually, you could
But it
draw
means
a-
on my turn I have a choice of
jumping at the early.
jumping as early or moving these out the way and hoping we can get another.
And get the right card for us. Roll.
Um,
I had one I used earlier.
you're done then?
I'm done.
I'm just going to use the brig action.
You draw your cards first.
Oh yeah. Do I actually draw if I have?
You
Still
you
draw?
do draw, but
Okay.
you can only add 1 to it.
Okay.
So what do you need? 3 greens and
Yeah.
2 purples.
Yeah.
Not revealing. That's interesting.
Maybe he's not a Cylon.
He is a silent.
Screw up,
Because,
Sam.
But how would 2 of them look at his card and say,
Because they're both Cylons. We gotta bring them
Unlikely.
both.
But
We have to bring them both.
unlikely?
the only way he's not a silent is if we are both silent.
Or one of
I
you
don't know
fly.
if he's a silent or not, but I know I'm not. I know he is.
So we only have
We
your
have 2
word to
Cylons.
take on
Okay,
that.
we gotta take care of them. For the big action.
Okay.
When I get to 10, I'll shape this thing up.
So yellow
No,
and
yeah,
purple.
Admiral,
So
if
it's
he
yellow
comes
or
back,
purple.
you
It
can
would be
have
yellow
one
or
back.
purple, and I can only put in 1 card.
Yeah, but you
No,
go
he doesn't get
last.
action comes out.
But I go last.
Alright, so I can only try and keep him in a tiny amount.
Oh, so you're trying to get out?
He's trying to get out, yeah.
When
So
you,
how do we?
I
how do
can-
So,
we-
so
Not yellow or purple.
yeah, so yellow and purple will help him get out. Everything else
Oh,
does not.
I can like.
Let me see.
There's
He's
very few cards.
I can keep him in a little bit.
I wouldn't.
when I
worry.
bridge them, when I keep them in the drag, I'm gonna help a lot.
Oh,
Alright.
you're helping
gets
him
Yeah,
one.
get out?
probably.
You're helping him get out or helping keeping
I'm
him?
helping keep them in.
Okay, so
when I
before
break
we
someone,
flip
I break them
these,
good.
what's he need to get to?
7.
7.
No way. he's gonna be 7.
No, he's getting it.
No way.
Destiny could help a little bit, but
Shuffle
probably
those bad boys.
not. Destiny deck.
Right.
Alrighty. Got a 1.
-1
-1.
+4.
1.
0. -2.
This is
-4.
not showing a lot of faith.
-9.
Wow.
I think we got him, guys.
Good,
Well-
good job,
We
team.
did waste cards on
Good
that.
job,
Oh,
team.
well.
Not Cylon.
That, I mean, he got us to discard a bunch of cards.
That's it, yeah. Now we
Yes.
still have a crisis to go for.
We don't- it doesn't do a
Oh no,
crisis.
no crisis. No.
So my turn. So I draw.
I
Oh,
got discarded.
just gotta
Oh,
get
right.
cards.
Okay.
Yet again.
So Audio Weasel says he would totally buy a version of this game that had a red dwarf theme.
Yeah.
But then the first turn of the game would just be repeating the line, "We're all dead, Dave."
Everybody's
I
dead.
guess I
dead.
could.
The reason this game works so well is it is so close to the show, though.
Yeah.
Even though I've never even really watched the show that much.
I feel like we could be working on a version of some of the.
You done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It does hold up.
One green. One
It's
blue.
you're right though. It's like the mechanics are pretty strongly tied to this.
Holy
I
smokes!
think
Who
this,
shuffled
what
those?
my opinion with Battlestar in general is. you need
So-
to play it.
Yeah.
So do I jump us and potentially lose a population? Probably lose a population.
Yeah.
Or do I move and hope that we get a jump symbol?
I can move them.
I almost
Such a toaster move.
What?
What? Which one?
We'll all
'Cause even if
hope
we
we
do
don't
get
get something that involves the Raiders blowing up 2 ships.
I can't believe you're still trying.
It's not even that. I think the fact that we know we have a Fallon against us,
Just saying.
we want to start moving up the track as fast as possible, regardless. And I think we want to jump even if we get it, then we're moving towards the next jumper already.
Yeah.
What?
I don't think there's any so slow.
I
Like
think our population.
So I guess I didn't explain to you when we jump. This goes back to the start, and
Yeah.
all Cylon ships get removed, and
yeah.
all these ships. So then it clears the board basically.
So we flip these over.
There was just they go back to the stack. We don't lose anything.
Oh,
They're just like
everything
not
just gets wiped
on
out
the
the
board.
board. Basically.
right. Okay.
Good thing we
Jump.
do with the
Jump.
civilian fleet is really
Okay, we're gonna jump.
danger.
So I need a 7 or 8. Yeah.
No pop loss.
Alright. So basically this stuff all comes off. These go over here. We jump Admiral. Who's not even there. Draws
Yeah.
those.
Isn't he? Didn't you get
No.
out of
No,
that?
second turn. I'm still not. it's
That was
only
his
one
first turn. Yeah.
I thought that happened last turn. Like at
No.
the end of the turn or something.
No.
Not on the ship. Oh, come on.
I can't believe that was a close roll once.
Look at him.
Not even like the final 5. You were just a toaster from the start. Would have been a much shorter show.
Does anyone who's not seen the show care about spoilers about the show?
I mean, I kind of want to watch it.
Alright.
But
You've
Yeah,
had time.
I'm not
I've
gonna.
had time.
So this one's going away.
Yeah, my options were not very good, unfortunately. So
Really?
I only had a 1. They're both 1s. So lose 1 fuel. The Admiral may risk 1 Raptor to roll a die if it's a tier higher, gain 2 fuel, otherwise for a Raptor.
Do you get your reroll?
It's not my turn, so I don't think it's during your turn. But I still think it's worth it for the fuel. It was always good to have.
I
We
would
can't-
agree.
If you failed, we lose more.
We lose a
lose
Raptor.
We've got enough Raptors. We've
Yeah,
not
I
lost
would-
any
I
yet.
I
would
think it's worth
say-
the risk of a Raptor.
Yeah, because you need 3 or higher. It's odds are
Yeah.
in our favor.
Plus, I'm amazing.
Yeah. So we gain 2
humble.
fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that comes without saying.
Given that we only went 1, we need.
That's how
we need
a
more
great
fuel.
admiral works.
Oh, I see. The notable lack of
Alright.
humility.
So
What did you do when you were admiral?
draw
got thrown in
crisis.
the
I got
brig.
thrown in the brig like immediately.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This great admiral, who's not even on the ship yet. I'm getting transferred.
So be prepared to get thrown in the brig once you show up.
If
Alright.
you're playing
How the
Pegasus
screw rolls.
expansion,
Draw purple.
you can unlock people, which I'm assuming is
It
removed.
was a Pegasus. You kill
Yeah,
them and
you
they
kill
come back
them.
with a new character.
Yeah,
Oh,
they get
so
a
you
new
just get-
character.
Yeah.
Which is great.
But I think you get the.
If they're
you
a
get to look at
Cylon.
their- after you airlock them, you get to see their loyalty card.
No, if
Well,
they're
they
human.
yeah they reveal if they're human they get a new character. If
Yeah.
they're a Cylon they resurrect.
They become.
Yeah.
Okay, so the
But
crisis,
you lose
the crisis after Tillian Planet where we
Actually,
got
you only lose
fuel
morale.
is scouting for fuel. It is a difficulty 12 check with purple and red being good.
I cannot help at all.
That if we pass we get a fuel. If we fail, -1 fuel and destroy a raptor. Or I can choose to roll a die, and if it's a 4 or less, we lose a fuel.
I would choose
I do the
die.
roll. There's
Yeah.
no point wasting cards.
Because I
Plus, I'm,
can only help with the 1 extra.
you're gonna
card.
fail though because you're not me. And I'm the one that gets.
You're
Well,
the amazing one.
Yeah.
All right, so
So it's good to see that the sexual tension between the president and the admiral
I'm
is
just
still
saying.
intact.
I haven't failed the roll yet.
I'm sure there's fan fiction.
okay,
Alter
so
Hilo,
Oh yeah.
probably
So
not the
is
most
it-
popular.
if we just want to double check if we get a
Like
symbol
if I had to guess,
and we
I
don't.
don't know.
So
Starbucks 6 maybe? $6? Is that what we call
Okay, so the fact that there's
There's nothing happening.
yeah, so raiders there are no raiders and there are no base stars, so they don't launch either. So we just get the jump track.
So it's my turn.
It is
Good thing you
your
got it on
turn.
fuel before you threw it away.
it?
What happens?
Let's see how
Just
it is.
shuffle these and draw another one.
Yes,
Excellent presidenting.
that's right.
This is why we need an admiral president, guys.
See, we lost the
My first degree
morale.
when I show up, I'm going here.
Release the mugshots.
And then you'll just
Cylon mugshots were released
Yeah.
and they looked like this. And the morale went down because I was like, oh, the Admiral's a Cylon.
Yeah.
But at least we
And then we're
found
like, you gotta
out.
double check it, so morale's even worse.
Yeah. And then we tried to gain morale and lost it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But don't worry, hope is coming. Soonish. Halo, it's almost like a halo.
It's pretty close.
I spent all of this time repairing raptors, so I think Vipers.
So you should try and
Is that where-
repair that one.
And I'm just going to launch them, you know.
Oh,
Just in case.
You've got to get a cap out there. Man. If it was an admiral, right, they'd tell you the same thing.
I guess there's something. There's nothing else really.
I'm
Alright.
assuming that
Could have went here and got like a
So
card.
they basically just
Remember,
launched.
I can't hold too many.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And
What you could potentially do is repair something,
so what?
this damaged Viper,
Oh, that's
and then you would get another action because of your thing.
But you-
card, though.
Well,
Is it
you're
only when
coming
you're
to
in the
discard
head,
anyway.
No, it's anyway.
No, I don't have to discard yet.
Oh,
but
alright,
I'm trying to build up for
fair enough.
later turns.
Yeah, no, that's
this
fine.
gives us some cap for when Adama brings in his base down.
So, crisis. You can't do anything right now. Which is how I like
I
it.
told
Been,
you.
Like,
I
at
told
least 40
you.
minutes before the first turn.
Boarding
Oh.
party.
Alright, so first of all you activate heavy raiders, but there are none. Then we set up base star 4 raiders. And then holy smokes. 2, 2, 1.
See, this is why I said we need to launch cap.
So would this be a good card for me to just get?
No.
Or is it survival?
We can handle it.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't a
I would say
check.
save your power for when we're in dire straits that you will if that happens.
Because your power is you
Get
can
rid
just
of it
just
and
guard
draw
it
a
and
new
draw a
one.
new one. Alright. Okay, so the special rule is that there are no Vipers in this setup. So we
But we
but, okay.
So
The worst part is
You can launch yourself, though.
Right.
I put yourself in a viper on you. You get cards first though.
You are the best pilot.
Plus you get bonuses for when you go into it. Or no, when you start the turn.
But for next turn.
Yeah. These are probably the biggest threat. Those don't attack population. I'll go for just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they'll
So,
move.
but
So
these ones are gonna be going towards there, so
They'll start
we do
this
kind of want to
whole
go that way.
business here, I think. But they have to get to here to do it?
Yeah.
I believe.
Once they enter here, then they show up on that track.
Yeah.
Not a rule that even like comes in on it. Sometimes you'll go like the entire game. And see
Well, sometimes we'll go the whole game without seeing this.
Mm.
So I have to go to the hangar to launch my.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you go there, then you launch yourself in a Viper. So
Can only
You
a
can
pilot
go-
launch themselves?
yes.
Yeah, you have like a text. in
your
your card
choice
that'll
of
say-
spots.
I think I want to be on
That one.
side,
Okay, and then you get to take another action.
which
Yeah,
would be like a
you
move
can.
action.
You
I
have one of
think
these
you
tokens. I think
can.
you just
I'm the one
basically-
person that's not a pilot. That can
Piloting
go.
Vipers.
You have to have like some piloting. Got
Yeah.
any piloting skill you can.
Yeah, which is all pilots in the field.
Yeah, so you could move again. And your special ability is that you get 2 actions.
When I start my turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Apollo's pretty
Apollo's
good
pretty
still.
good. 'Cause
Yeah.
whenever
So
someone
you
launches
could
one,
move
so
here.
that, Apollo could have jumped in.
Right. Action.
Which is actually fun
Yeah.
for her if she
I'll
starts.
move. Yeah.
To here.
Once she's out.
Eye around the back. Okay,
Yeah.
and then Crisis.
Admiral choose.
Oh, I like being an Admiral. Build Cylon Detector. Discard 1 new token. Do not have any new tokens. Choose this option. Or -1 morale and the Admiral discards 2. I think it's worth just discarding the new token.
We're already pretty low on morale, so
Yeah.
I prefer not to lose more.
Plus, half the time you only use number 1.
Okay.
So, discard.
Do we get a Cylon detector?
No, well, we had one because we found him earlier.
Basically, we're using.
Heavy Raiders
Heavy
activate.
Raiders do activate though, unfortunately. These are why we need to kill these ones. They're farther away. Because next turn they just go in. Or next time it happens. So my turn? I guess.
Oh.
That's okay. It was harder for you to get there anyway.
Yeah.
And also the civilian ship over there. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I think the heavy raiders ignore.
Yeah.
So
I'll come save the day.
you've got a.
I start in the hangar bay.
at least.
Yeah. Elo, get out there, man.
So if I go out, I don't get to take. I just take 1 more action, right?
So, yeah, you start there, so then
Yeah.
if you launch yourself, you then get 1 more action.
Wait, so
Yeah,
you
so
could
you can
start in
launch.
this one, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could launch
Yeah.
out there. And then you could
Do an attack, isn't it?
And
declare
I'm gonna
maximum
do
firepower.
firepower.
Oh, yeah.
And you can reroll 1 time on your turn, right?
Yeah, during your turn you may reroll a die that was just rolled once per turn.
Yeah.
So what do I have to do to kill these?
7 or 8.
7 or 8?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start with the. It doesn't really matter. First one. I
Yeah.
get 4 attacks though.
7.
What?
Easy.
Who doesn't?
See?
Who
This
doesn't?
is why he's the Admiral.
This is why I'm the Admiral. I take things into my own
I don't
hands.
even think he landed. Just on the way in.
I just like come up like, oh look, there's some heavy raiders. Like, I should probably
Better
kill
jump
them.
in Viper.
Oh,
and
Don't even need my reroll.
It's a good
Wow.
job your chief had your back and had the Viper hot to trot.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, this is why I'm Admiral.
clearly,
I take care of business.
clearly, COD.
Oh man, at the halfway
Who needs
stage.
nukes when you have Vipers?
He's going to become a Cylon at the halfway stage.
And then my rolls will be good for the good guys.
Okay, so that's you done, so you get a Crisis.
Oh.
We
Scouting
see.
for water. Current player chooses. So if we fail, we lose -1 fuel and destroy a raptor. But if we pass, we get a food. Or I can just take the -1 food. I think we're max food, aren't we?
You
Well,
have
we're
to
at
actually
8. It's not max. Like, we haven't
Well,
lost
we're at-
any.
We
haven't
haven't
lost
That's
lost
like
any.
the starting level.
I can't help
I don't think
it
it's
all.
worth risking it for the food. I think we just take it.
At this
How much
point,
did
I
that find?
guess
Because it basically we go down to me, and I already used a really good.
Yeah,
Right.
you
Yeah,
use the
I
four
cannot help very much on this
So
one.
I'm gonna choose the -1.
That's
Admirals have to make hard choices
for
sometimes.
our team.
But
Okay.
Raiders move,
Aw.
and we do get a move on the jump track.
Whoop. Okay. Nick, you get to draw some cards.
Yeah.
3 green, 2 purple. That one and one more to come.
Hope it's a 1. You toaster.
He's already got a mitt full of like good stuff. So
Yeah, I'll reveal.
See?
I don't get to do anything
Vindication.
because I'm in the break.
Told you it was a silent.
Wow, I was blindsided.
Yeah.
Did not see that.
So I just go to
Resurrection ship, you do get one of these
Adama,
right away, I believe.
I can't play this
That
game
was
ever again.
And I-
bull crap, though.
I think-
Seriously.
I think you have to discard a bunch of stuff
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Start down to.
Something like
It
that.
was pretty unlucky.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
Yeah, the
really.
fact that like Greg's turn. looks
It's
at
like,
your card,
Greg,
versus
oh, I
turn
get to look
looks
at
your
somebody's card. I'll pick you randomly. Oh, you're a Cylon.
Well-
I also get to look at somebody's card immediately
It
afterwards.
wasn't so random.
Well,
It was the Admiral thing.
Yeah.
Generally, Admiral's
Yeah.
the first person you look at.
Yes.
Still, though. Come on.
But after he said you're a Cylon, if I look at his, it's
I
a
know,
50-50 mix.
But
Yeah.
I look
come on.
at yours, I 100% know whether he's a Cylon or you.
Yes.
Alright, where is it?
Sam's good.
That would,
Only
that
hope
would
I-
destroy
I
me.
can only
If
get hope that I
Adama
get some
and
friends,
Starbuck have
some
both
friends.
I can
Discard,
never play
discard down to 3 skill cards.
Okay.
Lose titles if you had them. Resurrect. Receive your super crisis, and then that's it.
Bunch of purple cards, and there's a bunch of green cards.
This is why the pilots get all
Okay, and that's all I get
And
to
that's
do.
it. Yeah,
Everything is
yeah.
just-
So my
When
turn.
do I get the option to play the purple?
It's
Super Crisis? Oh, I do
this
one of those.
Caprica is either play a super crisis or draw 2 crisis cards. Choose one to resolve and discard the other.
Mhm.
But it doesn't do the
So it'll give
activate
a lot
silent
up
ships
to
or jump
the
prep.
fighting.
So 2
Probably me have to go over
politics.
there too.
One of
Okay.
those. One of those. Okay.
Alright, we'll go
It's
back
a
to the
little,
ship and
little
break
better. Alright. So
So, who's next in line for
That's like
presidency?
the. I think that's me.
Just checking.
It actually might be you, actually.
Just checking in,
President
Chris.
is Hilo.
Yes?
Yes.
Oh, we can't have a president,
Oh.
Admiral.
No.
No.
That's
I think
dangerous.
exactly what
That's
this place
that's
needs.
too
It's
much
falling
power.
apart. I
It's
shut up, man. It's like,
dangerous.
what is going
Strong
on?
leadership is your solution.
Yeah.
Okay, so best
What would Stalin do?
best option at this point?
Yeah,
Try
shoot
and
those heavy
kill one of
raiders,
those?
Yeah.
7 or 8. I suppose the more
That's the only threat. That
the
we
more
dice
attempts, the
roll.
better.
Yeah.
Even
I
though
guess this is cool because there's the one where you can guarantee.
sucks.
Their FTL is pretty
Leave the
good.
shooting to
And
me.
I think their weapon, they have a weapon station as well that's a little
Yeah.
less-
Alright.
it's a little more reliable.
Because the fact
Wow.
that this isn't a garbage piece of junk that
Well, I
belongs
think
in a
it's-
museum.
I think it's-
slash is a museum.
Weapon
I think it's really
malfunction.
good at destroying raiders.
So
You get to
There's a different
Skill
type
check.
of shoot.
yeah.
difficulty 11, purple, red, blue is good.
Oh, there's space
Pass
there.
no effect, fail, damage 2 vipers in space areas. All characters in the weapons control location are sent to sick bay.
Oh, that's
Oh
not-
no.
So you're going to choose to fail.
Well,
What's the pass then? Nothing.
nothing.
I can help. I can help a little bit.
And I don't participate, right?
You still plus 1.
Oh, okay.
Did you pass by 11?
Yeah. I don't know if I want to put in. Well, I put in last, so Chris puts in first. Oh, I do get to draw a card though before, so I can
You're no
draw
longer of the ones.
a red one.
Oh, that's only when you
I
do
can
that.
only help a little bit.
No, it's
When you drop it.
you draw a crisis, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. You can put in.
Yeah, sure.
Gonna put in.
Right back at you, Sheriff.
Okay, so -1 +4 -1 +1 +4 +6 +7 +9 +11 +12.
You got this.
Destiny was somewhat rude, but not totally rude.
The
Alright.
5 on the boy was.
Yes.
It wasn't Destiny.
Oh, the blue. No, sorry, the green. The green 5. Oh, he might have got that.
He might have put it in, yeah.
I was thinking blue first.
Alright, so no effect, but then Raider launches base. Base
launch.
style launches.
Never mind.
Raiders?
Launches Raiders.
So 3 Raiders.
3, I believe, or is it 2?
It looks like 3.
The
The
There's
symbol
a
shows
picture of
3, I'm
3.
just trying to remember.
That would make sense. There'd be some internal logic there.
Yeah. And no jump trap.
That's the one part that sucks the most.
Sucks. Okay. Sheriff. We need to
Okay.
get cracking on these jumps. We're only at distance 1.
That's the problem.
So by all means, crawl along. Well, to be fair, I think also the ones with the higher numbers tend to also involve
More
losing a bunch of
losses.
resources.
They
out
do.
there.
They do.
I like some people have made their own custom parts for this game early on, and one of them that made me chuckle was it was called Puppy Planet, and it was gain 2 morale or gain 1 food and lose 2 morale. Something like
Nice.
that. Either gain morale or
Eat the
gain food and lose
puppies.
morale.
So I'm going to do a repair action.
It's a little grim, hey?
What are your
Your
current-
current
oh, you
location.
want
If you're in the
that?
hangar deck,
Oh crap! Sorry.
then
So it means you can't do the.
it
That's
doesn't
fine.
need to. Wow.
So
Yeah,
it just
so
goes
just go back
into
into the. Yeah. But then he can do something
as
else.
a second action, because I'm awesome at repairing stuff, I will play Executive Orders
Oh, nice.
on Starbuck.
Yeah.
Alright, so
You get to move and take an action, or take 2 action.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 actions.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
attack,
Yeah.
If you have maximum firepower.
and I get down to 8 cards. It's by magic.
So,
So
but
on
Not a
my
Cylon.
turn,
no,
I
you
can-
you get 2
no,
actions
you're-
right
right
now.
now.
Yeah.
His turn right
Right.
now, but you're doing his turn.
There's still time, Chris.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack.
No.
Okay. Are you doing a regular attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
7 or 8.
But she could do a regular attack for first action, if she doesn't kill it. She could use a
You
second
have maximum
action.
firepower.
One. Not so.
Nope.
But my turn's right after.
Did you turn the safety off? You still, yeah, but if you can kill it on your turn now,
You can then
do
move
something else
Yeah,
and-
but
on
I
your
get an extra action on my turn.
You. Well, you get another action right now.
There's it doesn't change effect because
Yeah.
you're going to draw more cards, and maybe you'll get another maximum firepower. next
Yeah.
turn.
Nope.
It has
one.
to be a 7 or 8?
Yeah,
It's hard to
right.
Yeah, the heavy raiders are hard to block.
2.
Unless you
I only use 2 of my attacks.
It's a 6.
Great.
But you're just
Unless
one more.
is there?
Like incredible.
I was playing
Good at this
before. No.
Rolling a 7 and
One
then
more.
an 8 on an 8-sided
Can I
die
use this
is
too?
luck.
Strategic planning?
So what does it say?
Play before any die roll.
So you
Yeah.
play before the die roll
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
add 1.
2 to the die
Two.
roll.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 to the shell.
So now you've got a
5
5
plus.
or better?
5 or better.
Oh no.
Still a 2.
So they
Well, they don't
They're
get
gone.
it,
discard.
they're
Yeah.
discarded.
All right.
So
Starbuck.
Yes, because I can't roll dice, obviously.
current player
Don't worry,
chooses
the time I played Starbuck, I had a very similar experience, I think. Like maximum firepower, extra
One.
dice roll.
One.
1, 2, 2, 1.
Marine's turned all over her ship. It says she went around the corner and she was gone. So it's yellow, green, purple. If we pass, there's no effect. If we fail, we roll the dice. On a 4 or lower, it's -2 population. So a current player discards 4 random.
That's the ore.
Yeah.
Either he can discard 4 random skill cards, or
I've just managed to get to my cap of 8 by
Or-
playing some.
But if you're gonna discard 4 cards, if you think those 4 cards could just help us pass, then we might as well just pass it.
I can help a hell of a lot rather than potentially losing the cards.
Yeah, you might as well use those cards
Yeah.
towards the check then, I think.
Yeah, so I think we do it.
doing the skill check. Okay, so adds. Luckily, Nick shouldn't be able to hurt us too much.
Help a lot.
I can help more than enough.
Well, you just have to say a lot. You meant to.
Yeah, I can
I'll
help
help a little.
lots and lots and lots and lots.
Alright, well, he's gonna hurt some, so I'm gonna add.
Remember, you might as well put 4 cards in
Decent.
if you run out the ore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just throwing away cards to get you this.
Maybe you are. Maybe you're actually helping us. Put
Put
like
enough
a
in,
nice
so
5 green
be
in
safe.
there.
If I had no other choice, I might think about it. If I didn't think you guys were going to fail it,
That's destiny.
why not? Resources.
Yeah. Maybe what should
You know, salt water?
Sure. There's all around, I think.
It's
Thank you,
all
Zach.
around. Thank you very
Um,
much.
I have heard the most shady play of this, though, that I think I've ever heard was
There's
somebody
no
was
limit to
complaining
the number
about a
of cards I
player
can put in.
who
So I'll
basically
put in.
felt that the odds were good that he was going to get dealt a revealed Cylon at the midpoint,
Keep.
and just played as if he was a Cylon.
Mm.
Don't want to be too good, especially if there's no Cylons. Really bored. I don't do well.
3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23,
bad.
19.
I think you guys got a little help from the Destiny.
Yeah, exactly.
So Raiders move. That's the.
I overcooked it on my
It doesn't
helping a
look
lot.
like they attack, though.
No. They'll attack
It's a
next turn.
difficult thing to judge though, because you don't know if Destiny is going to help you or hinder
Oh, yeah.
you. And like, you know, if Destiny threw in like +3 or +4, and they're the other way around, suddenly we're not winning it by 19, we're like
Yeah.
just scraping it or
Yeah.
losing.
It tends to be a wash
Mhm.
a lot of the time. You get like one
I
up, one
came
down,
out of
kind
it
thing.
1 card ahead. Then
Yeah.
if I'd have just discarded, and I guaranteed that I kept some of my good.
I put in 2.
If you're really insightful, you can kind of
But
figure
my
it
next
out.
man soon and I'm very good.
Yes, it hurt you even more.
Okay, so I guess
Plus a move. But
If you want to move.
I really think I should move.
nope.
Probably not.
Burn all of those attacks.
If I was a card from my turn.
Well,
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
It's irrelevant.
Whether you did it last turn or this turn,
But you
you're
do
still
have
rolling
target
4
choices now.
attacks. Yeah, but you wanna kill the heavy
You want to kill the
Yeah.
regular Raiders?
They're the threat.
They're
Still.
more dangerous.
If we get a move on her, I might come in.
But the like the regular raiders have the potential.
I'd rather us not get bored though.
I think we're fine. I think
Always
I'm
bear
jumping
in
regardless on my
mind.
turn.
that he's a Cylon.
Yep.
I might jump on my turn regardless.
Also true.
Because I
True
can do
story.
a reroll.
Right.
And I might get a
Still can't believe
draw.
Well,
Oh, let's have a look at your crisis. Look at your loyalty card right away, and then let's have the second
Six.
person play
Okay.
confirm it immediately.
Second
This will be
action.
my second
Dumb.
action, right?
Best game ever.
Nope. Alright. Okay.
Crisis.
No.
Roll better dice, Sam.
I'm
The
pretty sure
dice
Peter's
rolling
thinking over the
strategy
best pilot,
is as bad as mine.
Starbucks been drinking. It fits.
yeah.
She's a drinker.
Can choose skill test if we no effect.
Well, I don't like
If
that
we
fail.
Fail. We lose morale and the admiral discards 2 cards.
Just
Or
Okay,
I can
good.
choose.
turn next.
Yeah,
I
you'll be
can
drawing.
choose to
So
just. I think we should go for it.
Go for it.
Because you're going to draw cards.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know, but it's like our morale's low too, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only a
I
9.
guess.
We'll be losing 1 morale either way.
Alright.
Unless you pass.
So,
Vice versa.
Destiny might screw us over.
I will help.
And he might screw us over.
I can help a lot.
At least we are gonna.
Sell little.
I can
We do have
help
a
a
contribution,
medium
yeah.
amount.
A lot early.
I'll help a
I've
lot.
had people picky with that.
Yeah, we're getting a jump track at
It's gonna
least.
feel like a strange decision.
Really help cards though. I don't think you drew red.
They have potentially one
Should
contribution.
have paid attention to what she drew.
I saw her draw blue, so.
Suspicious.
Only a Cylon would
She's
like
never played
miss
before,
6
and she
attacks
has
in a
been very
row.
quiet.
Yeah.
It's only a mess if you aim for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you are supposed to say what you draw if you have an option. But when we know
Minus
those
3. Minus 7. Uh-oh.
Minus
4.
4.
We're back to 0. 3. 5.
That would have to be a perfect.
2.
So that was
So
both.
this is all.
So fail.
So we
Yeah.
go. That was even more cards.
So Destiny.
Destiny screwed us plus this card.
Destiny screwed us. Or Sam
Well,
screwed
Sam
us.
didn't play any cards.
That's true.
So,
I see how this guy
Throw me
operates.
I know.
He's suspicious of everybody.
I know what I put in.
I know what I put in.
Yeah. Okay, so what was it? Lose.
I lose 2.
1 morale and
And I lose
admiral
2
loses 2
cards.
cards.
Oh, we're in the red. Morale. And Raiders activate.
It is
Regular
possible
Raiders, so they attack.
that this guy is a silent.
Oh,
I
So,
know.
It is possible.
I don't draw my cards yet.
Nope. Raiders activate. So Raiders are going to shoot at Starbuck.
Starbuck.
Okay.
So
the silent can roll.
you want to roll? So first one.
5.
Okay. Do you want to play evasive maneuvers? Make him re-roll and subtract 2.
Yep.
Okay, so that one missed. Second one.
That's
Missed.
2.
Third one. Missed. Fourth one. Reroll, subtract 2. Missed. Missed. Right, because it's 5.
Move up on the track.
Move up on the track.
Now we go.
Card is done. Alright,
Then
so then we need to jump
Yeah.
because
I'm working on it.
he can possibly.
I might have a fleet-based super crisis.
Exactly.
I will back in.
Let's scratch your face.
So, yeah, actually, that you just get to go back in and go anywhere.
Because I'm at the entrance.
The player may also choose to move to Galactica from a Viper. Must discard 1 skill card and then go on the location of your choice.
Up to start, so.
Yeah.
Which you're not going to buy it.
Just save it for a broken time.
And if we jump and Starbucks outside, then it just dies.
Really?
It's only my
You sounded very convinced there.
I was a little concerned. I thought about that. I was like, what if you
I'm just
jump
gonna roll.
and knock on the
sounds
ship?
pretty harsh.
If I fail,
It
it's
would
a
be.
reroll.
This is unbelievable.
Hey!
Like,
Everyone
Yeah.
said
Should
that,
make-
and I just rolled.
because I'm the admiral.
He's rolled a 7 and 2 8s.
Alright, so Viper goes in the reserves.
Gotta
You
keep track.
move to the hangar.
Sucks.
Yes. So Starbuck comes into the hangar deck.
Good job. Good job, team.
Yeah.
Team Human.
You success. So your character is in the
Team
hangar
Duck.
deck.
Disagree.
You end up, you distracted
Seems
the
like a great
raiders.
job.
That's what you did. You didn't kill anything, but you held them off and saved that
The
civilian ship. There's
Some
two.
fuel.
My rolling was as bad as
The other
yours.
one's losing morale. I'm not gonna do that
Generally
right now.
speaking,
We're on par.
Almost
it was
halfway
not
there.
great.
It's okay.
It's a shame we didn't quite make it there. That one. I guess on the next jump, if we do a 3 and we get to 6, then we do the
Crash landing.
Fuel. Fun.
If we pass, no effect. If we fail, the admiral may spend 1 fuel. If he does not, -1 morale. And the current player is sent to. So,
It's only
I
a
think we're better
6.
losing the fuel than
fuel's important though. We're not far yet.
Only a 6, but I cannot help very much.
I cannot help at all. I cannot help.
Sure.
I've got no cards. So.
Oh yeah. Well,
We're going for it?
well, we have
There you
to.
go.
It's an option. One way or another, we're going for
There
it.
you go. Okay. Is there, if we're gonna fail, is there even any
What's
point?
the 6 though?
Oh, 6.
No, no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
6
Yeah,
is
okay.
not. That's
So I'm helping a bit. Chris isn't helping at
Don't worry
all.
about it. I can help a lot.
You're not. Okay.
Okay.
I
Okay. Not an accusation.
Should be Destiny. But at least we know Nick
Destiny's
didn't
screw us,
spike
though.
it, but Destiny could.
Because it's purple. It was red and purple last time. What we needed.
Mm.
So there's less of what we. 2 or 1. 5. 5, 7. Oh, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, Destiny helped us out. Alright, so no effect.
Ooh.
Heavy Raiders activate.
Heavy Raiders activate, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That
good
means
timing
nothing.
there.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
but no jump prep.
No jump though.
So that's the end of your turn. So
Come
No.
on, Cylon.
I'll get my cards first. I get 3 cards, I think it said.
3 of your choice.
Yes.
This card loaded.
Well, it's 3 cards of my. Let's see. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep it up anyway.
So we can all cry at Alabama.
I know.
Cylon
I
all
know, right? Brutal.
Be not
2
six.
cards of
2
any
cards.
type.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
take 2 green cards.
2 green.
Mhm.
We'll move to. Is it Caprica?
Caprica.
Crises.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
So-
do that, and let's resolve my super crisis.
Oh
right
god.
The audio weasel just brings up the point that it's awesome when a game effect of no effect becomes something to celebrate.
Yes,
How does it
nothing
go?
happens.
There's a bomb on Colonial 1.
Okay. Blue,
All
red,
characters?
purple.
Oh,
No effect.
This is one.
-2 morale though. All
Mhm.
characters on
And
Colonial 1 are sent to sick bay. Not
Keep
relevant.
this card in play,
Whoa.
and Colonial 1 is basically negated for the rest of the game.
We lose.
You lose the ability to change the presidency. And to resolve a lot of the presidencies.
I don't think that's a problem.
No.
You
Well,
don't,
you just
but
have to
I'm
Unless you become
basically
a-
taking a shot at you becoming a Cylon at midpoint. Really banking on that.
Okay, well I can barely help at all,
I can help a little bit.
but I'm gonna put it in because I'm drawing cards anyway.
I just kind of wasted my best card.
Yeah, I was kind of reading the
Yeah,
the
this is the
composition
problem.
of people's hands too. I figured this was a good time.
-2 morale is the big
I don't
hit.
think you have a
now.
lot of blue, purple, or red cards.
Well, these guys get blue, but
Or
Not
help
a
with
lot,
that.
though.
Couple little.
I can help in other ways.
Yeah, we'll see.
Mysterious ways.
In mysterious ways.
Yeah, I am not helping much at all. It's
I don't know if we
almost
have enough.
at this point. It's almost like, is it
I don't
even
know if
worth
we're
putting
wasting
cards
cards.
in?
Well, it's a -2 morale, isn't it? What is it? 3
Well,
morale?
But
it's
we're not
minus
gonna-
it's
minus
minus
2
two
morale
morale and
regardless
this is
if
out
we
of the
have-
way, or it's -2 morale, this is out of the way, and we all have less cards.
Oh,
I
I'm-
guess.
Destiny's not going to help us
so-
unless we get a blue Destiny card.
I've already
Pretty
put.
sure it gave us another blue.
I've already put in.
What are we doing?
So.
Yeah, no, you did.
Pass.
Like we were basically hoping
Well,
Destiny helps us.
I can do my blind devotion.
That before it was revealed.
Yeah,
After cards.
but
Then
I'm not,
added.
obviously I know he.
Yeah, you gotta wait for him.
Yeah.
You're not-
Well, that still isn't probably going to help. 'Cause we're
Well,
just probably
it-
not going to get enough to successfully get 15. I don't know. Whatever, I guess. I've already chosen to put in, and it's too
I
late
think
now.
would be about halfway there. If you can make it,
I
be
want
about half.
to get close to him.
Yeah, but then he's got to do the other half. Hope that Destiny
Yeah,
doesn't screw us.
I'm not-
And Nick's got to put one in.
I can negate. As I'm saying, I can
Well,
negate whatever. No, 100%.
We know what he's got. He took
Well, he
green.
can draw anything.
He took
No.
green.
He took green.
Oh, he did take it.
He
Both
said,
green.
yeah, he said, "Can I have 2 green, please?" So I
Okay.
can negate Nick.
Okay.
And 50-50 that I negate a bad Destiny.
Oh man.
So before we
Pitch in
reveal, I'm going to do my blind devotion to call green as 0 because I am not a silent.
Okay.
Oh, using it once per game. This stage of the
It
game.
is a super crisis, and the -2.
The -2 morale is the
a
big
bit of a
hit.
kick.
That- Like, not having access to that is less.
That's not
big
it.
deal.
It's the milestone. All
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 7, 9, 8, 9, and that's 9. So 9.
Okay, so you chose green, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 9.
So that was, yeah, the green was negated. Yeah, still short. So -2 morale. Nobody's on Colonial 1, so that part doesn't matter. And then no more Colonial 1 for the game.
Yeah, I didn't think it was.
Please be a
Awesome.
silent at the midpoint, Greg.
If
That
we
would help
weren't-
me so very
If we weren't going to go for it,
Can't be a silent
But
if he's a
how the
silent.
hell?
much.
Well, if he just actually was. Because if he loses, then I just, or if he reveals as a silent, I
Yeah.
just president.
Yeah.
My dream comes true.
if we weren't going to go for it, I would have liked to have known before I put cards in.
Well, that's why we should have talked
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, since you
Yeah.
were committed, I had to try it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't help.
That was basically not helping.
Oh, you notice they're all just 1s and 2s there on our side.
Alright.
It
So,
was a good time for me to play it.
Yeah.
I think my best bet at this point is probably to draw a quorum card and try and get like an inspirational speech or something to
Yeah.
gain morale.
Yeah.
Can you
'Cause-
resolve quorum cards with Colonial 1 destroyed?
It's the presence power.
It's like the cards themselves.
Right.
Yeah, and then present is draw 1, so I can just draw 1. And that might help later, but is not what I was after. Okay. Oof. Man, it's lucky I'm not a Cylon. Oh no, actually, it's Admiral chooses, so.
-2 population or -1 morale in place of -2 population.
Didn't even read the rest of it.
But we do
So-
move on the jump track.
Yes, we do. -2 population or nope.
I saw -1, but no.
No. Like, man. Cylon would just be like, yeah, I'll take the -1 morale.
We're jumping as soon as we can jump, by the way.
You want to just
Because we want to
to
get halfway
the halfway point already?
so they can become a Cylon and
Well,
then be
no,
like,
we need to
lose
get
that
the morale
morale.
low.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, I will move.
We can afford to lose, like, fuel or
At this
pop.
point, yeah, the only thing you really. Or you could try and break some.
Engineering or tactics.
Break something for no
I
reason.
will take a tactic card.
That's the thing with like when there's no base stars or anything. Not much.
Yeah.
It's quiet.
Draw some cards. Oh, I
Yeah.
like it.
That's why I like Pegasus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Draw your crisis.
Yeah, there's a little more option. More option.
So there's no options on this one. There's low supplies. We pass, there is no effect. We fail, -1 morale. If food is less than 6,
No.
okay, that's okay. It would have been an additional -1 morale.
Okay, well, even
that
so.
would've been
It's
good.
green and yellow though.
And
It's
so-
our specialty. And it doesn't-
Oh, I should have drawn an extra card. Like, after I drew my crisis card. Well, I guess I forgot. So
I
at,
really
this,
didn't
at,
feel
at this
one
point,
of
I
So
can't.
on.
Having seen that now, I can't. I'll be like, I'm going to
Jump on
draw
Greg.
green.
I really wanted to jump on my turn.
So I turn first.
You
Yes.
do.
Plus I can roll dice.
You helping
Moderate.
moderate amount.
No cards.
You're about to draw though. Are you guys gonna be able to help a lot?
I can help.
Um,
I can help a decent amount.
I can help.
Oh, we need to make any destiny then.
I do. And
Did you take?
Yeah, I got it already.
so I need one more purple. Yeah, I think that was.
That's the one purple.
No, that's the one
What
purple.
was this?
Is that?
card?
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's your play card.
Yeah.
right. Oh, this. Right, this. More purple.
So I've got purple, green, and yellow.
Red. Blue. One more blue. Okay.
Is it working? You just put your cards, or you guys think you can do it without me?
Depends on destiny.
I'll help a little. That.
No, all pass.
Sure. You don't want to make it too easy on the silence.
Still sketchy, I think.
Oh, you're saying it's still sketchy.
Still sketchy.
That's gonna be.
Oh, don't care. I'd rather overkill the happiness.
Lose morale at this point. Don't get friggin' jumped.
Yeah, that's the biggest one, I think.
Well, I like Pegasus because you got the engine room
Yeah,
where you
jumps,
can
that's why I
guarantee.
like it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just bags.
7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
But
11,
purple's come up from the destiny.
14,
From
15.
and
Okay.
probably yellow.
Okay. All right. Well, we passed, so
Nothing.
good. Nothing else bad happens, and that's
Oh,
you done.
your card.
Yay, nothing happened.
And a green.
Ooh.
Okay.
Lose more, damn it.
So yeah,
Slab and draw a card.
pretty much.
Charlotte does some research.
So
Engineering. draw any card?
tactics.
It's-
Engineering or tactics.
so
Blue
blue
or
or
purple.
purple.
Probably purple.
I get 2 purple.
You're other than me.
I took a tactic.
Mm.
Alright, we probably have a lot. Okay.
Crisis.
Come on, FPL.
Deal
no
with
choice.
me.
Either pass with no effect or fail -1 food. All characters in the armory location. The bridge.
Okay, nobody.
There's nobody there.
So
We've got
minus
a lot
one
of food.
It's not
Got-
so bad.
Not low on cards.
Yeah, it might be worth just not bothering.
I
I
might
feel
put
like I
mining
can
some of
lose
your
a
draw.
food.
Okay.
Okay.
Very much would you help him?
Using that number a lot, I think.
Can't
And then
help
we
very
get
much at
Cold
all.
Blind Destiny. Although purple's already come out.
I can help.
Feels a little.
I can
Well,
I can
I'll
basically
help
not
a
help.
lot.
I only put one card in, so
As much as a lot can be with one card.
I
guess.
don't think it's
I'll
worth
pass
it.
again.
I'm going for the, yeah, I don't think.
I don't-
I'm going to
yeah.
withdraw and hope Destiny. Giving Destiny.
Like, you could hold on to that card.
Holy shit.
You're silent. You've been playing it nice and
I'll help.
Nice and
low
quiet.
key.
I think I'm pretty upfront with what I do.
We'll see. We'll
We
see.
should be okay.
Plus, I
now.
forgot what my card is.
If
Maybe
you-
a little
if you
power
actually
hungry.
help.
So,
If he's not a silent and actually helped, it should be. Because we put collectively 4 cards in.
Well, we'll see. It depends on Destiny, right?
No. It's
We're
only
at
fair.
4.
It's fair.
So, he said he helped a lot.
He didn't
I'm
say
assuming
helped
it's
a lot.
That's not a lot.
relative to 7 is a
7.
lot.
A lot.
Yeah,
Critical.
well,
That
like
is
we
not
said,
a
we
lot.
Sure you
were,
want to work for this guy?
we were hoping on Destiny.
That-
So I think those 2.
That's what I said. Like, I would
So we lose a food, right?
Yeah, I'm happy that we're not. No one's
I
ever
am mad that we
I'm
get a
still
jump back for
suspicious.
this.
no one's ever convinced that Malta is not a Cylon.
yeah, he's got a lot more clear evidence on his side this time, I guess, than he usually does.
I mean, the fact that he happily got rid of the nuke and then, you know.
Remember what happened when he got rid of it? Did good things. I can't remember what it was for.
It was a Cylon detector.
It was so that we
Okay, it was
didn't
like
lose some
morale or
cards or
something.
something. No, it didn't do anything
It prevented
positive.
some bad stuff.
It
Prevented
the loss
losing
of
morale.
something,
Yeah,
something.
which is why
Oh,
it's getting
he's
morale.
not-
I
he's
don't
either.
think it was morale.
I guess I could have. That's all I could have.
Oh dear.
Not
Finally got a track.
not gonna pretend like I have no suspicions at all.
Alright, well, we have
I
mandatory
do.
testing now. Pass, the president gets to look at one random loyalty card for the current player. Hey!
That seems good to me.
Pass is 13. If we get +9, no effect. If we fail, -1 morale. Green and yellow.
But we have no choice, so we have to go for it.
I can't
Nick.
help at all.
No help here.
I can barely help, really.
Right.
But
Is it -1 morale?
it's my
If we
fault.
fail. If we,
We
if
said
we-
we had
we
nine.
get
Okay, so
nine.
get
no one's put
nine.
in yet.
No one's put in yet.
So blues.
Alright, let me help a little bit more, but and I'm gonna throw everything in,
Okay.
which could be a
Really?
bad thing. Well,
Well, I guess he's not. I guess he could play a crisis card as an action, but. Okay.
it's a lot of cards. It's not helping very much. Just to
I helped about the amount you'd expect me to help, given that
Yeah.
there's 4 of us.
minus.
There's that technical breaking the rules.
Four of us.
Yes.
I'm
Wow.
pulling my weight. It was a very expensive.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, right, sorry. Alright.
So if you'd have just thrown one in, I couldn't have done that.
True. Yeah, you're throwing a million cards in there, though. I feel like that's got to be good for me.
So blues are also positive.
Purples and
1,
reds.
4, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12,
8.
9, 12, 13.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't have to use my
Well done.
thing.
So the president.
Looks at a random
Looks
loyalty
at
card.
the
Where's the current player? Any doubt? Any doubt.
I had some doubt, but okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So Heavy Raiders
So
doesn't do anything.
So you
Unfortunately, it
can
comes
say
out early.
that he's a human then.
He's currently
That's why like that card coming out this early
Currently
before the
human.
flip's gonna happen.
so jump track done, and Cylon.
Take a blue card and a red card.
Blue
Learned his
and
lesson.
red.
That's a green.
Oh, I've got to diversify.
Green, blue, red.
I also
It's all
wanted
blue.
to. I also wanted to make sure that I could hurt you guys with my Super Crisis cards.
Mm. Yeah, that's a good point.
It was.
Wait,
Well, I only get one.
Only gets the
Unfortunately,
one.
that's a one-off. Unfortunately for me, but I can still cause some problems for you guys. Draw two, choose one.
And it doesn't activate ships, which doesn't matter, but it doesn't give us jump track.
Well, oh, it doesn't. Yeah, the bottom stuff doesn't happen. It's
Yeah.
just a crisis.
It's the crisis.
Okay.
But it's like, in this situation when there's no ships, he doesn't care that it doesn't activate ships.
Yeah, let's go with this terrorist bomber here. Those are always good for morale. So the other one gets discarded, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I have no cards, so I'm not helping. 9 difficulty, green, purple. Fail is -1 morale, and the current player is sent to sickbay. He is the current player, so I guess that just doesn't.
So
No, it's in there.
So it's basically -1 morale if we fail, and I have no cards.
I can help a little,
I can help
considering he's gonna.
I can't cover.
I can probably negate him.
Can the two of
I
you
can't help at all.
So it's on me.
Yes.
all on you
And Destiny.
and Destiny?
This isn't gonna work. Okay, well, we can just
Help a
play.
lot.
Destiny.
Yeah, thank you.
Is there a crisis on his turn as well? Anyway?
No. That would be awesome.
No one has any cards where.
That'd be so good. Alright. -4. -5.
Destiny.
-4. -0.
Nice.
+3.
5.
5 and 6. Fail by 3.
It'd be only 2. I need one more point. We was fine.
I couldn't do anything.
I was gonna do a declare emergency. But if I would have put it in, we would.
Purple, red, and blue.
That's the juxtaposition card. Because there's a couple rounds I was holding on to it in the case of like,
Juxtaposition.
We have 1 morale left.
We have 2 morale left.
Come on, President. Give us some morale.
Trying.
Come on, you guys hate yourselves
Okay.
almost as much as I do.
Oh, dear.
2 yellow,
We're not gonna get to the halfway point.
1 green, 1 blue, and it's only going to be 1 Cylon, or there'll be a very smug, happy, hidden Cylon.
Oh my god.
Who's
Sam's
the most
like the hidden,
smuggest?
the biggest hidden Cylon ever.
Hey, could be.
Well, because you
could
guys
be.
are all have this three-way cahoots thing going. So
Okay,
So I'm not a Cylon.
so
I'm not a Cylon either.
I'm going to draw another.
I was gonna say everyone's not someone's in a room, but
I'm going to draw another quorum card.
unless Greg's like the best hidden Cylon ever.
I would consider doing that if I was a silent and
You know what?
another silent.
It's a game you play with werewolves sometimes. You play werewolf. Yeah, if somebody's
Yeah,
like,
you-
if somebody's
if I'm a
really-
werewolf, I will
if
kill
if
every other
somebody's
werewolf first.
super
I
hit
am
score
Yeah.
about it. You're
Yeah.
like if you're a werewolf, you're like, yeah, they're totally
Yeah.
they're bad.
Oh.
I'm gonna take a
even if
photo.
they don't
But
know that
it's-
person's a
it's
werewolf.
knowing
I
when
will
to
say they're a
throw
werewolf.
the werewolf under the bus.
Okay, so President chooses -2 food
Yep.
or -1 food. President discards 2 skill cards, then the current player discards 3 skill cards. So I
No,
would discard all
two.
my food.
We need cards.
2 food or -1 food, and I lose all my cards.
-2.
It would have been worth
I'm
it. If
choosing-
morale or something.
I'm
Is
choosing
it
it.
another food shortage? Weird.
And
It's like the one I
then,
discarded instead of playing.
and then we get a jump track.
That's the fun part.
Jump
Jump us.
You want us to jump?
We can't sit around with this for this long.
We've got quite a lot of population right now, but 3 would be a hit.
Oh, I don't want to carry one. We have a strategic planning. I would jump first.
Okay.
But I think we jump regardless.
Yeah, passes a die.
We're gonna lose
Beef and
3.
Chris.
It's Chris's die roll. We're gonna lose 3 population.
As long as I'm alright.
Okay, so apparently I need to roll every single dice in this game.
Yes.
You
That's
told
not
me
allowed.
to do
You only
it.
roll. You only roll if you're the active player, Mister.
I feel like that was. I don't know. Like I know we're on 2 morale, but
Yeah.
I think
So we
we
need
could
to
have
hit
waited.
distance, and at 4 is when the
4 is the midpoint.
So we're definitely hitting the midpoint right
And
now.
we're at
no
what?
matter what. We're at 3. Losing fuel, then
That's your only expendable
Well, you
resource
lose
right
fuel
now.
regardless. It's
Still.
probably more.
still in the blue right now.
Let's go for a home run. We'll do the 3 distance.
Lose 2 fuel,
And a civilian ship.
then draw 1 civilian ship and destroy it.
I will do this. I'll make sure I draw the one that does not hurt us.
Alright, go for it. Make it
You
a
sure
morale
you're not
ship,
silent?
please.
He's not a silent.
Oh shit.
He's hoping to become
Population.
one. Okay, that's alright. Lose 1 pop.
Just
That-
a people
I'm
carrier.
not hoping to be one. What? I take this, or I take one that's lower distance and more farther back. This one means
Okay.
we're only 2 jumps away, essentially.
Yes,
Most
probably. Alright, so sleeper phase and a 5-player is basically just dealing out.
Well, plus you managed to jump from,
Um,
which is pretty handy for you
Does
guys.
this happen
Doesn't say
before
no.
the
For the most part, unless I draw
I think
two
it
ones, they have
happens
no
right
action.
away.
2 jumps away.
Sleeper
get
agent
the,
Not
get the
something
chief
that I
working on a way to turn
really
people
like.
into fuel?
I think that
Just start
starts
throwing
with you
people
chopping
into
the
the
ray off
reactor.
first and testing that.
Start heaving people into the
Where
reactor.
are those prisoners?
Well, we're
See what
losing
happens.
population.
Yeah, where's that prison ship going?
Oh yeah.
Jumping.
That was the
Start
prison
with
ship right
Tom.
there.
Start with Tom Zarek because he's a pain in the ass.
Page 18. Okay,
I
yeah.
like some of the characters in the Pegasus. The military leader.
Pain.
Yeah.
Alright.
Their power's fun.
He was like really good at airlocking people, if I remember.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Of course he did.
So
So,
I'm
I
going
can
to
watch
switch into a
Still get
close-up
one.
You
cam
still
on
get
the-
one because
There's
one.
a ability, a
So,
space
like-
where you can go, you can give your cards.
Actually, the
Yeah,
the resurrection ship.
You give your thing to someone, so it may look like you're making
Right. It was in Pegasus. They changed
They changed the
these slightly, but yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
They
so-
changed it whenever you became a silent.
It's on the close-up one now, so we can actually look.
All right. So everyone has like 10 seconds or whatever. Okay, go. I'm good. Okay.
That was your turn. Oh, yeah.
That
so it's his turn.
was-
Wait, I've not done the
You
crisis
haven't done a
card yet.
crisis, correct.
It's his turn. Yeah.
Yeah, he just jumped the ship,
Yeah, I did.
although he left some people behind.
I was ordered to. I'm a
Bunch.
good soldier. Following orders.
That's what they all say.
Sleep deprivation.
Especially when there's a military dictatorship.
Admiral
in effect.
chooses.
Yeah.
Not my choice. Nothing to do with me, people. Nothing to do with me.
Alright, you're going to the sick bay.
Oh no. The other
Return
option.
all
The other thing
undamaged,
is
no,
involves
return all
-1
undamaged
morale,
Vipers on
so-
the game board to the reserves. Okay. Then send the current player to sick bay, or -1 morale. I'm sorry,
Oh,
I'm taking
yeah,
the -1
getting
morale.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not taking the -1 morale. And we move to jump back once.
Yay.
My turn?
You
Do I can move out of sick bay.
You just
We can
only
exactly
draw
where you
one.
go.
Oh.
Yeah, you only draw 1 card.
But hopefully I'll draw any sick card on my turn. I'll just get so that you
Well,
get
if
one
it,
turn.
see
When
what
you get
goes
sent
on.
to sick bay, do you have to discard cards?
No.
No. It's just
Yeah, you only draw 1 during your receive skill step.
we still get.
If we executive order him out, then he starts his
That's
turn
all
out
we have
and
to do.
Unless
gets
he's a
to draw.
Cylon, in which case, yay.
Well,
Because he might be a Cylon.
That's the issue.
he might have the other Cylon card,
I might.
Right. I
or
think
someone
he
has
most
become a
likely
Cylon.
will go there and give it to somebody.
Yes, one way or
Unless
another.
he thinks he's going to win by himself. Because he's close.
It's like, yeah, just lose some more morale. Let's keep drawing cards and making us lose morale.
By the way, if we
I'm
ever get
quite
to the
happy
free
to
spot
be
and it's my
Sigma.
turn to go here, I'm jumping for us.
I don't think there's much point in me doing anything.
Did
Do you have an
one-
executive order, correct?
Did it move us on the track as well?
Yeah. I'm hoping. Well, it's not gonna bite my turn until. I won't be able to be the one that jumps the thing because even if that's the
Sorry?
very best
From the-
situation,
yeah,
it's
tactics
moving on my
are
turn. Gets spot.
Yeah.
So might as well just wait till it's my turn.
Admiral chooses.
Oh, we should wait
Yeah.
and see.
-1 population and -1 fuel because we're not taking the minus morale.
-1 pop and -1 fuel.
Yeah.
You are burning a lot of our resources.
Okay, so do you want us to go down to 1 morale?
No, I didn't realise it wasn't a test. Sorry.
There's no options here.
Okay.
Let me read the card before I go.
So that was Sam's
Well-
turn.
Who was?
So you get to draw. Oh man.
The only one carrying this
This doesn't seem good.
Wow.
Okay there.
So
Exactly how you
cocky.
look for cooperation.
team. No, I think
Just
Definitely
put him in
plays
the
well with others, this guy.
great at cooperative team.
Evidently, just roll more Viper dice.
Yeah, as long as you're doing all the dice rolling. You didn't turn into a toaster.
But as long as you
Point
can
of view.
jump as close.
I'm gonna launch a scout.
Do again?
I
You
roll.
get to
I'm
look.
risking a raptor.
Yeah.
If I roll a 3 or higher, I get to look at the top card of the crisis deck or the destination. Just on top of the bottom.
Crisis deck.
Push fast. I think I'm gonna do this.
Punch Scouter.
Is the
Hang
other
on a minute. I'm in charge of security and surveillance aboard this. I am the one with the Crichton. It's just the command launch Scouter.
You farscaping it over there?
Red Dwarf in it.
Okay.
I'm gonna place that on the
Thought I heard Christ.
Is it a morale?
It wasn't morale, but it was
Not good.
pretty much.
Or lose everything. Just lose.
Lose the
It
game.
was lose thing.
Lose the game. Okay, so now you get to draw a new one. And it's going to be even worse.
Here's hoping. -2
President
morale or
chooses.
-1 morale?
Okay, water
Minus
shortage.
2 morale,
-1 food, or the president discards all of my cards. Because. Oh no, president
I'm
discards
current
2 and you are the current player, so you would discard 3.
Minus
I choose that one.
We need cards for more important things.
Yeah, but I think the rest of us have a decent hand.
But is there anything worse than -1 food?
It's pretty, like, everything is getting pretty low.
Yeah. But
I am.
food's one of the ones we have the most of technically.
Yeah, population and food was still
Technically.
okay.
Yeah.
I can, I,
Situations where we don't
can
have a choice.
I can discard 2 without it really being that
Yeah.
bad.
We shouldn't burn through our resources.
But cards are resources.
Yeah, but like having
Yeah.
no cards doesn't end the game. But having none of that.
I'm
ends
gonna
game.
pick the card loss, I think.
Okay. Cards are more.
Well, I'm redrawing soon.
You
What
are
a toaster would say.
You know, alcohol?
Again.
correct. Wait.
Now he's
Winning
just
team
sitting
or what?
there like, oh yeah.
I know you just want to join the winning team.
Alright, we get jump prep.
Look at
Oh,
these
yeah.
dials. You guys are screwed.
Okay, well, your turn, sir.
I'll take a purple and red card.
What would you like to move to?
I'll stay where I am, actually.
Okay,
Go
interesting.
fishing some-
We have to jump on your turn again, Chris.
Thought he was gonna.
There's
Okay.
always a push. We can't survive if we just
We're
go away.
at 4 population.
Okay, we could wait a turn, I guess.
I think we gotta wait for -1.
Okay.
We're going to declare some martial law.
Admiral, choose this.
What are your choices?
First choice, -1 morale, and the Admiral receives the President's title.
You know you want it.
Oh.
You wanted this
his
the
job.
whole time.
Toaster.
Mhm.
-1 population, and the Admiral discards 2 cards.
You know what's in your heart.
Depending on what you do.
You know what's in your heart. Which you've always desired.
Oh
No,
dear.
Admiral, it cannot be.
Is he gonna do it? Is he a toaster?
I'm not a toaster. I wish I was. It would make this decision so much easier. But he's a toaster.
Well, you're just going to have to save the fleet then by taking the presidency.
It's like a good.
Then we
you
definitely
did well.
can't jump on his turn. First. It sucks so much. Fine. You're good. Oh. Nice and populated.
Don't get jump. Right.
No, that's pretty much why I chose it.
Oh no, we don't get it no matter what.
Regardless, though.
Yeah,
One of the options
regardless.
was -1. The other option is severely tempting. Him.
I
Plus,
guess this
But
is
it's
better for
Megwam-
the stream
it-
regardless.
you were-
It made me a bit
Okay.
agonized
You're
decision.
going for his megalomania.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
This
That's
dream.
what I
am.
This is dream.
It shows you how great of an admiral I am, because I didn't take that choice, even though I've been saying how much I want it.
And your incredible
Well-
magnanimity.
Okay, so you're done.
Yes.
So I draw.
Does it even matter?
I'll get on board with you not being a silent. Because I don't think I could resist that if I was.
Oh, I definitely would have done about
And also because he's a silent now, so he knows you're not. Maybe. Maybe.
Just wait, it's your turn now, so you're real. So.
Toast. Toast.
He's just not having a stroke.
At this point, do I want to executive order him out of sickbay? In case he's a silent. It just helps. And then he's like, thanks for executive ordering me out of sickbay. I'm a silent.
I'm going to blow up the ship now.
It doesn't affect him though, even if he's silent or not, so.
Well, no, but like he'll get to draw his cards and have more options.
A lot of
for
these things
what's
are
in
as
it.
an action too, though. So if you give him an executive order and you his
Oh,
action,
yeah.
to reveal himself.
Choose
on
it.
his turn,
Choose
yeah.
it to reveal himself.
I don't think you executive order him.
And another one of
Done anything
these.
good yet?
Well,
You don't have
I
enough.
drew good
We need good-
things.
we need anything
Good
right now.
things. Okay.
But we need anything.
Very suspicious commentary on
Well, I've
cards.
got-
You think you would draw something
I've
useful
got
by
5
now.
cards.
They're all good, but they're situational. The one I just drew is like the best one.
Okay.
Well,
It's more
it's not as good as I would have hoped, but
Okay.
it's okay.
Come on, super
Oh.
crippling thing
Hey.
with no jump symbol.
Okay,
Oh,
so
which is all you want.
let's activate raiders. No, base star here with 2 heavy raiders. 1, so
It's so far away from
4,
Not going to win by heavy raiders.
2
That's never
You don't want to push to win.
vipers, and
What's
then
that?
There's press the button to win.
keep this card in play until the fleet jumps. Players may not activate the communications location, which is the one that lets you look at and move those. Well, the user,
So I get 1 card.
yes,
I'll take a forward
Is it
6.
or is it the same place?
it stays in play until we jump, and then we can't activate.
So I can move myself right now.
Yeah, you get to move and do an action as normal. Get to like move somewhere and then be like,
You might actually have him trying to go for the solo one.
he might, because it's pretty close.
So I don't think he needs help.
Although, if I did have it, I probably would have given it to somebody that turn.
Really?
That's true.
I think you're just trying to push this
I
crisis.
would
to
probably
close,
do it
so.
as soon as I could, though.
I'll
You get
shoot
a card
for
away?
it.
Choose your raider.
Give the card away because I get some help.
Need a
I don't think
3.
you need help. Like just doing this is all you need to do to win.
Well, I mean that is
Yep,
like
needed
kind
a
of the more
3,
Hail Mary
rolls a
thing.
1.
Because if I
So,
can force your
Chris did
resources
nothing.
down,
So you know.
I haven't failed a roll
Well,
yet
shot-
this
Do you need me to
Shot
put
a
my dice
raider.
hoodie on just to prove it?
Yeah.
Could I have
Crisis.
that?
My team.
your
Jump prep, jump prep, jump prep.
Your dice
No!
your dice hate.
Come on!
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay,
Do
so-
you want me
I
to
love that.
cancel one of these at some point?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because this would be the base star shoots, and then we would add a base star here,
So I'm
4
going to
raiders,
cancel this one.
3
I can
raiders, and a
return the
heavy
ship
raider.
next time.
That's not the problem.
And-
we need jump
And the
tracks.
current player must discard 3 skill cards.
Yeah, so let's
No,
get rid
no,
of
no,
it
yeah,
and
get
draw
rid
a
of it.
different
Yeah,
one.
we'll
Yeah.
Okay, so once per game.
Please, something that just bones your guys' morale. That would just be awesome.
Better?
it's a good one. We're okay. Well, sorry. Sorry.
I should use my moral compass
It's
and maybe
not
change my
the-
decision to go to the president thing.
It's like a reverse moral compass.
So, if we pass, there is no effect, needing a 12 with yellow, green, and purple.
Great.
And if it's 9+, we only lose 1 food. If it's less than a 9, we lose a food and a fuel.
Okay, well, food is our highest resource
Oh,
at
heavy
4. And I might be able to help us get some more.
Let's do it. Go for it.
We have to.
Yeah, we do.
I'll help.
Okay. How much do I need to help
I
by?
can help.
How much should I help?
I helped
Like,
a lot with 1 card.
Very helpful.
I'm gonna help like a good amount.
I helped a good amount.
I can help.
Okay, well
One of
now,
these people
wow.
is lying.
One of these people is definitely
Yeah.
helping.
Oh, playing a slow game. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
It doesn't matter. He's totally sound.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 23,
Still just wasted a
19,
bunch of cards though.
18,
18, 19,
17, 18, 19.
no effect.
So
Someone did throw in.
Guaranteed.
Reds and blues.
That's good.
what would come out of
Could
here?
be double blue from that.
Then where's the red from? Oh yeah, you. He could have done so yeah.
Oh, that's true.
He did put 1 in.
There is not necessarily. Good. Well,
I'm
either
really
way,
double playing you.
no effect. Heavy raiders move this
Jump track
direction.
moves though.
Jump
Big
track
one.
moves.
So we just
That
move
does
it.
a good use.
You move it 1 more time, and I'll jump on my turn. And I won't
Wow.
fail the roll.
We gotta hope. We gotta hope we get a jump
Always
prep.
a chance.
Nope.
Always a chance.
100% of the time, it works every time.
60% of the time, it works every time.
I know 60. I didn't know the actual
You're-
goal, but I'm saying how confident I am. It's 100%.
No, it's not gonna happen. You're gonna eventually choke it out.
Oh yeah.
Accidentally on purpose. Because you're my secret Cylon bro now.
The whole time. Now.
Super phase,
The
bro.
whole time.
Oh well, okay. All right.
Just because you looked at my card and said not a Talon. Doesn't mean I wasn't playing for the Talons the whole time.
Pull up your arm to show like a Toasters for Life tattoo on it.
Oh god.
Alright, Starbuck, do what you do best. Or reveal it this time.
You're so annoying.
That turned out to be a
I
Cylon
can
the whole
move. I
time.
can move and move.
Yeah, well,
Look at
you
him.
move in here, then you get
Sitting
one
there.
more.
Great. That's
Right, right.
I like it. I like it a lot.
But you're almost best stay here though. Because
You want
you
to
can-
you want to stop the raiders going in.
if you move there, then the Raiders move, then you kind of got it going.
Right, so I should just out. Yeah.
It's just like, I don't care what's going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Because
move
you
and
guys
move
are all
and
screwed.
Although you could go forward, I don't know. You only get the one
I'll
action.
just sit here.
Maybe Sam.
Cylon virus.
Pass no effect. Fail all characters FTL control sick bay. Then place one Sentry marker at the start of.
You said you weren't going to win that one.
Greg likes that one.
Purple and blue.
Can't do anything.
I can't help at all.
Would you like to help?
I can be extremely helpful.
Chris can't help at all. Is that because he put all his blue cards in on the last skill check to
Why would he
sabotage
reveal?
it?
You got such a suspicious mind.
Well, he draws blue cards. He just went.
Sometimes.
He said he
Or
can't
did.
help, and blue cards got put in.
But there's only 3. Well, he said he can't help. But probably can't help because it's 30%.
Destiny might have helped us. He might have put in like double blue.
Or he just put up all his green and yellow and make it look like we were. Well,
I also
wasted
might
his
have put
card.
in one of the blue cards.
You might.
I said I put it.
But if Chris can't help, where are his blue cards?
Can't help a lot.
He said he can't
Maybe
help.
he just didn't draw very good blue cards.
I don't think we're passing it regardless, but
So we're just gonna
save
fail?
cards. What's the worst thing that happens? We get a Sentry or anything, and then we have something to work
I
on.
can do
Which
it
the worst part is there's no jump track. It's not jumping on our turn and
Depends
just
on what you guys
cruising
can
the
do, 'cause I
game.
can
Can't
do
help
a
at all.
lot.
I have a good card to use on my turn. I could help some, but
Why don't you just use your one-time power?
well, I was kind of hoping he was gonna pass his other one out, because if I check someone and then he passes it to them, then it's like, well.
What if I
don't
give
know.
it to you?
Well, then if
Do you
I'm a
even wanna know?
Cylon,
Do you even want to
then-
know, Greg?
then I'll be like, oh, I'm still not a Cylon with 4 cards, but I'm gonna go
Let's just
check
look at my
someone
card and
else.
make sure.
I'm gonna use my ones in game to check someone else. Well,
Nope.
I don't know if it's worth wasting all the
I don't think
cards
it's
on
worth
it.
breaking cards.
I'm at my max hand.
Yeah, it's everyone else.
But you still only have
The fact that
one,
this guy is
potentially
like
2 cards to go towards it.
smelling very,
Oh, no, you have
very
one as well, sorry.
Toastery.
like heated bread product.
What is this card?
That's mine. My contribution.
So you didn't
My
put any
very
in.
humble
He
contribution.
put one in. I'm just not gonna put anything in then.
I'm not gonna waste cards.
Well, don't.
Let's see if Destiny
Destiny
somehow
can get the
saves
13
it.
Yeah.
by
At
itself.
least
Yeah,
shuffle
but
it up.
This is amazing.
Very probable.
Because obviously whatever he put in is not going to be good, so should get an idea of what Destiny put in. Oh.
Minus 2. Minus 4.
Hey, look at
Minus
that. Destiny.
Thanks, Destiny.
We don't know which one Destiny put in, but 2 of. Okay. So
Very
no one goes to sickbay, but we get a Centurion marker on the start.
And
Track.
Base Star launches
Hello.
some more raiders. That's what that.
Yeah.
3 more raiders.
Ah,
We've on 3 armory.
need to jump. Yeah,
Strategic.
need to jump
Does
soon.
anyone have strategic planning? Okay,
No.
we're jumping. I don't do.
Well,
It's cost us the game, but strategic planning and I have a reroll.
Roll a 1 and then another 1.
I think we lose the game if we don't jump this turn. We
lose
to
the
jump,
game
like, by the time
if
we
we
get back
don't
to
jump
it.
this turn. Why?
Because
Oh, your action can lose us again.
I know this action can lose us the game. That's what I'm saying. Strategic
if we
planning
don't,
plus my dice rolls plus I have a reroll.
yeah, you're due a 1, or a couple of 1s. I don't know. I feel like we can wait.
I don't
Like
think we
he
can.
has his turn, but
We have 2s,
I
3s, 3s,
can
and
jump
4s.
on my turn. He can jump on his turn. All you need to do is draw 1.
the problem, of course, is him.
It has to be
Being a
your turn if you
Cylon.
don't jump now.
It's not the fact
So
that you guys can't do
paranoid.
it. It's the fact that we're running out of turns just from that standpoint.
We are I agree we are running
Yeah,
out
but
of
do we-
turns.
do we
but
want-
is this the turn where we gamble everything?
Do we want a 50-50 with a reroll?
Because it's a 5 and 1, right?
It's 7 or 8.
With
Means we
strategic
don't
planning.
lose it. Strategic planning's +2, right?
Yeah, so 5.
So 5 or more. But if you re-roll, you don't get the +2 on the
Which
second
I would
roll.
say
So,
strategic
save it for the
planning
second
and
roll.
reroll.
Save it for the
Okay,
reroll.
well, sure, but then
It's
you're
the
still
same.
you're still a 7, a 1 in 4,
I think that's better odds than what we have in the game.
and then if that doesn't work, then it's 50-50.
But then think about who's rolling the dice.
Gambler's
2,
fallacy.
3, 4, 5, 6. You could win as a game as well.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Well,
we
no,
don't
like-
we have to get another jump after that.
Yeah, we would
As
have to
long as I
get
roll-
to
they
8
get a
and
2.
then do one more jump.
So it's
I
a third.
I
The
don't
tipping point.
I don't like it. I don't like
I
it.
don't
It's
think-
too risky.
I don't think you should do it either.
But he's a Cylon probably, so
What do you think?
So
I'm just worried that if we let it go, it'll be Nick's turn. He'll give us something that'll do something to us anyway. And now that I've used my ability, I can't stop.
well, sure, but like if we jump, like what can Nick do on his turn? Make us lose morale or something?
Yeah.
Is that what you're worried about?
Yeah.
Because if we jump, well then he does that anyway. We're not actually that much
true.
closer.
Brienne doesn't do it anyway.
No, it'll go to Nick's turn anyway.
But then
Yeah.
this
He'll do
stuff's
what
off
he's
the
gonna do
board.
Anyway.
Well, sure, but this isn't like desperately
this isn't
screwing us
his
over
win
right
condition.
now.
I'm mostly thinking about turn progression, because then if we jump on my turn, we can potentially jump on my turn again and win the game.
I still think it's too risky.
I think I'm in a position that even if ships move, kind of covered on that front. So but I
It's
understand.
just I'm not thinking about those things. I'm thinking about crisis cards, the amount of crisis cards we have to go through before
I know,
we
but
fail and lose.
But like I said, like we can just get to Greg's turn.
What do you think, Nick? Do the opposite.
I'm sure your my opinion is extremely valuable here.
I think the like percentage chance of we just lose the game versus
On the dice roll.
like
Yeah.
we
But I think it also-
definitely get.
if we succeed, though, I think it puts us farther ahead to winning the game.
Yeah.
Well, sure it does.
We've got
It's a
half an
gamble
hour,
that.
so we don't need to pause again right now.
Rush.
I don't know.
If it was in 20 minutes time, I would be all for.
I vote no, but it's
I
your
vote-
turn.
I vote no.
I honestly think.
Go for it.
It's your turn.
It's
You
your
are,
Listen to your
turn.
heart.
you are the admiral.
It's your turn.
Listen to the Cylon. He's telling you that you should do it. Surely
course,
that means
The other
you shouldn't do
Cylon
it.
is saying, "Don't do it."
That's what I'm saying.
The rolls have been so good.
He's playing to that. He's playing to the right ear here.
Oh
The
yeah,
ego.
ego.
It's worth the risk with give two.
If you do it, I will attempt to help you. But if you don't do it, I won't.
So,
Some convoluted logic.
so what you're trying to say is you're not a Cylon.
No,
I get executive.
So you're saying you are a
Is it gonna be
Cylon?
my turn, or is this
No, it's still.
I'm not gonna leave it. Like
Still
I'm not
the
gonna
rest
leave
of
it.
us
we have
out
to
to
do a
dry.
roll as well. If I can do
Mm.
it.
Only on your turn. I don't know. It's a risk.
I believe in
It's a
myself.
big risk.
So don't
for
use it on
you.
the first one,
No, I'll save it for the reroll.
but you don't need to use it on the second one because I'm gonna do it on the first one.
Just in case.
And if you fail, I feel like one.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to put it on the close up.
When we fail, and then he's just gonna be like,
Roll right into that.
"Oh yeah."
I'll use the reroll when we succeed. And make it
If you
See,
roll
that's the
badly,
thing,
your
right?
executive order, a moral compass to not have done it.
It's not a choice though. It's the crisis card choice.
I know. Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, come on.
Can't fail. Can't
Come
fail.
on.
Good.
Ooh.
How is
Chris,
it
Winning the game for us
Lord.
all. Winning the game for us all. Just saying.
Oh man.
No
Okay,
faith.
so
Easy.
this
No
one goes
faith in me.
away.
Easy.
That was just a horrible
I think
risk.
Chris
Love
should
when
roll
the
all
that-
the
ego
dice
just
from
goes
now
higher
on.
and higher.
A horrible risk that paid off.
Chris should roll all the dice from now on. That's all I'm
Okay, well here we go.
saying. You can roll for me for the
Oh.
Cylon turn.
When he puts a 1 down.
Yep.
Okay,
Going for the win,
one
boys.
fuel and
Girls.
destroy a raptor. Down to
Yep.
2 fuel, 1 raptor is destroyed.
Puts you in a
Now down to
precarious
2
little
fuel
situation.
though.
2 fuel,
We don't need
2
fuel on the
morale, 3 population.
Yeah, but when you Yeah, you just jump.
Well, you're
you
losing
don't.
one fuel anyways on any card, I think. That's
Yeah.
the best. That was literally the best card we could play.
Yeah, so we don't draw a destination, so
That was
You
a
just
pretty
have to
lucky
jump.
turn there.
Oh.
My
I
my
call that
non-Cylon
skill.
bro.
I call that skill.
Alright, so you need to draw a crisis.
Oh,
Okay, well at least they went away.
Yeah,
Of course,
but
the thing is
we're-
this doesn't go away because they're on
Yeah.
board.
they stick around
So
forever.
5 here. Oh no, first
Or
instruction.
until you try to
Activate
armory them away.
Raider. That's
Right.
base star. Set up 1 base star, 1 heavy raider up here, and then civilian and
2.
raptor.
Oh, and
Civilians,
more
yeah.
civilian.
Yeah.
Here.
Special rule: massive deployment. Keep this card in play until the fleet jumps. Each time a base star launches raiders or heavy raiders, it launches 1 additional ship. That's not the end of it.
Yeah, at this point. Well, at this point.
I just wanted to jump though.
What?
We want to jump,
What
but I'm
the
like,
hell?
lose the kid.
One. Alright, we can do another roll on me. 3.
Okay, what cards would you like, sir?
Or you can just give me the Salon.
Here's the problem, right?
For sure.
Well,
I want to see what he does on
Let's
it.
take
Before we talk,
I'll take a red and a green. Take a red and a green.
A red and a green. Green and a red.
Thank you.
he's not even remotely tried to defend himself.
He hasn't
So,
really. But why would he reveal earlier? Like, what reason would you not reveal?
well, because I don't know, because he thought
He didn't even try and fail it that hard. Tried to fail it.
if he put in like 2
Yeah, but
like
that's still not-
high-ish blue
he
ones.
killed it by like 20
I don't
points.
know.
I mean, yeah, maybe
Well,
Destiny helped us a lot. But
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like that's the opposite.
I feel like I don't know. It's his first time playing, so maybe he.
I think no matter what, he has to go give his card to somebody. They like hurt us.
Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't.
Has the Salon card. Still think we're gonna lose.
I gotta go with crises.
Fishing for the morale or fuel now.
I mean, if we pull this off, I don't know.
Your dice have been good. I will. Your arrival was timely. All
So-
guns blazing.
So with these, we skip the activation and jump check, right?
Yeah, you don't do anything on the bottom there.
Yeah, that's
Greg's playing a song.
Now we're gonna go with some forced water mine.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fail -1 morale and 1 current player chooses. So we're obviously doing it. Or you can choose. Or no, he can't
Hey,
choose
what?
floor.
Let me check.
Or does the current player become like the next player in line?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
check what's
Yeah,
that.
'cause that means like that'd be so.
In which case, when I did a crisis before, Greg should have gone to sick bay, but it's okay.
We didn't fail.
Yeah, we had one where the current player would have been sick.
Yeah.
We just chose to fail it.
Yeah.
Was the 13 purple nonsense?
When a revealed Cylon player draws his crisis card that poses a choice for the current player, that player makes the decision.
Okay. I think you guys can fail this. Is that worse?
17.
17 is a lot, but it gives you every color. Except for red. Yeah, you guys can gain 1 food, lose a morale, and everybody can pitch a card.
Randomly.
Randomly.
I'll trust you guys to be honest about that. Let me take a quick bio break. I will return.
Okay.
I mean, try not to lose the game.
Sorry, back.
One morale.
Okay.
Gonna throw you in the brig. I'm gonna. Right, he's done, so I can draw my
Is that an
cards.
efficient use of our cards?
It won't take any cards.
Oh. Hey, Madam President.
Because, I mean, the only other thing I could really do would be try and shoot at something or launch a couple of Vipers or something.
I use
I-
a quorum card, yeah. I mean, what are the options? Anything gain as anything. Then.
I can try and gain some food. He has confessed to lying under oath and dereliction of duty in a time of war. He's been stripped of rank and confined to the Galactica brig.
Oh, no.
Choose a character and send them to the brig.
The Volta?
I'm gonna choose
No.
get in the brig.
Oh, I should have done that moral compass.
Oh,
No, that's different. Let's make a choice first.
No,
Make a
that
choice on a
wouldn't-
crisis
yeah.
card. You may change it, but
I don't. I'm still
Okay.
not sure who would pass. But
no. It's on a card.
I probably could.
I could have
Okay.
have.
So, fulfill our prophecy. Current player chooses skill check, yellow and green, a good 6 difficulty. Pass, current player draws 1 politics skill card. Fail, -1 population. Or, current player discards 1 kill card, 1 skill card, 1 skill card after the activate Cylon ship step, which is Raiders shoot. Return to the resolve crisis step. Draw a new crisis card and resolve it. So basically,
Pass it.
well, it doesn't have a jump thing on it. So we could take 1 shot from the base star and I discard 1 card and then we draw
Yeah,
a new
let's do
one.
it.
Is
I can't
We
refer
need
it.
No
jumps.
jump
I can't
icon.
refer Galactica from the brig.
so he's in the brig.
Oh, I see.
I had an arrest order for him.
He was under
So that was
arrest,
why we didn't need to wait for you. Alright, I think
Yeah,
so.
let's take the.
I'm gonna discard
Don't let me
1
roll
skill card.
I think the Cylon should roll it.
It's base star shooting. Yeah.
The base star shoots.
I can play strategic planning myself, right?
No.
No, you no longer have.
The abilities on them. No.
Well then.
Damage. So
You let me at the
Damage.
brig, I can repair it.
yeah, we can all repair
Okay.
it.
This is space up.
So
Yeah, they get
it damages
flipped.
the place. Flip it.
FPS.
Oh,
And you get
FTL.
That's the one thing we didn't want damage.
I could have repaired it.
Alright, so now we go back to the resolve crisis step and I draw a new one. This one does have a jump. So Admiral chooses, but you don't have a choice, really.
Unless he's a silent.
Unless you're a Cylon. Loser morale and
Population. Base star shoots.
that's the damage.
Is it?
Yeah. 4 to 8 is the damage.
Also kill a box.
Dude.
Oh, it's so weak.
Yes.
Worst
Okay,
possible.
jump.
Oh my God. Need to repair it. So yeah, on her turn she has to repair FTL, and then I have to go there.
How do you jump it from there?
Well,
Can't.
we're hoping
Yeah,
to
we're
jump.
hoping you
jump.
move it forward. Yeah.
Well, he's in the brig,
My
so
turn.
he's in the
Does
brig.
he do one
He
then?
doesn't do crisis cards in the brig.
So I'm drawing 1.
So you draw your regular number of
I'm,
cards.
I'm not a Cylon, so
You
I'm
draw
going to try
your-
and get myself
you
a
draw-
brig.
You have
You draw
executive
your regular
order.
number of
Executive
cards.
order.
You draw
repair.
all your cards.
Yes.
All your cards.
You all
can
draw
only-
your
you
cards.
can only
Oh,
add
based
one.
on
You
the-
draw one.
Oh.
I think if we assume that none of us are Cylons, he used an executive order on her to repair this.
Yeah.
But if Chris isn't a Cylon, there's some pretty strong evidence that Greg is. Because brigging somebody in this kind of dire situation seems pretty reckless otherwise.
And why would he? Because you're
gonna
gonna win regardless.
Or maybe
Yeah.
not all of the reveal abilities are useful in every situation.
But being up there is useful.
Yeah, but what if it was like -2?
It's helpful.
Okay.
Everything else we can.
I'm not a Cylon, so I don't want to be in the brig. So I can help a little bit.
What are you doing?
He's trying to get himself out of the brig.
I can,
not
contrib-
useful
I can
use of our
contribute to
cards.
this skill check, I believe.
Yep.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. He's trying to get himself.
Trying to get out of
This
the-
means all blue count positive. He can only put one in. He can only put one in.
Mhm.
Destiny. Who knows?
You might be destined to escape from the bird.
I don't think it's worth playing cards on.
Yeah, probably not. Nick. Nick might.
Yeah, I'll contribute.
You have that?
Yeah. If he gets out,
Oh,
Anyways,
yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7.
6
Oh
Six.
no.
doesn't get
Sad
out.
times.
Yeah. Stay in the break. Cylon.
Stupid break.
It doesn't guess. Crisis.
No
Yes.
crisis card for me.
Yeah. Like, the thing is, like, if he got out and he got a crisis card and it was like a current player chooses,
I can
it's, well, that's true. But it's risky.
So
But-
I can just start at the
but it-
end of my turn. Right?
At the end of anyone's turn.
Any,
If you're
any
over
over
ten.
time
on your
the
turn,
turn
yeah.
ends.
As long as one of us has a strategic plan.
And then we do like 50-50 of
Do you
win
think
or
it's worth
lose.
waiting?
I don't know. I don't know. It depends what happens. We may not even get.
I don't know if we'll get that shine.
One fuel and one morale. Oh,
I would have made a better job of it.
that goes back into-
I wouldn't trust Starbucks if I was.
Flopping it together. Still half cut from the
It's
night
all.
before.
It's just speed tape and.
So no
Oh my
effect.
God.
+6 is -1 morale, or fail is -1 morale. Current player chooses a character and moves.
Okay, so we have to
We have
pass.
to do it.
Yeah.
Have to pass, no matter what.
Yellow and green.
Oh man, it's
I can
not
help
good.
Help us all, really.
I can help a lot.
Okay, it's gonna be on you. I can help
I've
very
got-
little.
I can help a
All
lot.
right, we need
I'm-
yellow,
too.
green.
Okay.
I've got this, guys.
Oh my
All right, how heavy do I go?
She says she can help a lot too, but like this is for us. I did nothing really.
Need 10.
This is almost over a bit.
Dirty
I wish
Cylon.
I had
I
more.
can help.
Dirty
I can help
Cylon.
a little bit.
You could, but you're choosing not to. You're
Well, you
He's
only
choosing.
put one in.
brave. What do
He's-
you want him to do?
I only put one in.
Yeah, well, he has to only put one in, and he could help because he does draw the right cards,
Oppressive
or he could throw more
dictatorship
blue ones in.
of President Greg. Just
I think
Good
Paul
locks
guys
people
will
up
end
and
up
then
blinder. See, I told you I could help.
blames them for not being able to help.
1, 4, 7, 4, 5, 7.
Does anyone have a miss by?
Oh no! I put
Come
mine
on.
in. I think.
What colour is it?
It's declare emergency, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so have we missed by?
7. We're at
So you're at 16
6,
minus
9.
whatever's
We're
on the
missing
top.
by 1.
Okay.
Shocking.
Super weak.
Someone's real quiet now.
Super weak.
Okay, so
But
this
no,
moves,
that's good.
and this goes this way,
We got to the 10, right?
and we
Yeah,
get
we
one.
moved the track. Might just go for the. All right, I get cards. You should just put more in there to make sure.
You know, I think I have forgotten to draw my extra card like at least 3 times.
No, it's a-
Horrifying.
Okay, I can either launch a scout, or I can try and shoot the.
get me a
Launching a scout to look at the card, I feel like is probably
We
the
don't have to really
best.
worry about the stone sure.
I think that. Yeah, we'll probably die.
Plus, looking at the card makes it look.
Yeah, we'll die before that gets to the end. So
Launching
risk a raptor.
You're higher. I don't
Wow.
lose. I don't fail.
Wow. Even when he rolls bad, he's
No.
Damn it.
I don't like food shortages.
Don't like food shortages.
Or fuel shortages.
There was no jump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he kind of needs to find something to jump on. Oh, that doesn't have a jump icon.
No, it does not. I mean, if we
That
fail,
must
it's
be a
-1 food
disappointment.
and -1 morale. Maybe I should be. But then we got this in after. So.
I can.
Purple and green and yellow.
Okay. Hang on. Before I wanted to.
No, before anyone contributes any cards. Okay, fair enough.
Blues count positive.
I can't help.
You can't do anything to hurt us.
You can't help now. Yeah. I'm putting in a decent amount. But of course, I'm gonna have no cards on
know
his
what your
turn.
definition of decent is, Greg?
I
Decent.
can help a little bit.
I hope that was a lot. Yeah.
I can help a bit.
I feel bad.
You feel bad because you're the Cylon?
No, I feel bad because Chris is just sitting there.
I can help a bit.
If he is the Cylon, you don't feel
I
bad
feel so
at
bad for
all.
me when I was in the break.
If you're the
That was like
Cylon,
confirmed.
Greg did just throw me in the break.
I did.
Yeah.
After you like,
Like a good
And
sign.
he's done it before.
after he lied.
I didn't lie.
No, you didn't lie because you had thrown your blues in the previous turn, so you were correct that you could not help on that next one.
I never lie.
Blues are good.
Don't
Blues are
reckon
good.
I'll-
Good.
Yeah.
Blues are good.
So we're gonna kill it then.
So 14, 16. Those.
Okay,
Are there any
Don't
non?
say-
Okay,
don't
there's
say
no. There's nothing that doesn't help. Okay.
He's
we
just
overkilled it.
he's just trying to ditch a card so that he
Exactly.
doesn't have.
So it doesn't look suspicious
don't
when
have
you guys
8.
lose.
So that you
Yeah,
like-
wasted some cards. Well, we had help from Destiny. So again.
we couldn't lose that.
No.
And then these
So eventually
move
that's gonna happen.
this way. The problem now, of course, is depending what this is.
Could be a
We
This
need
ship's
we
gonna
need
save us.
could
we
be a good way
need
to
a
make
jump
you guys lose.
prep. We need a
Just do
jump
push to
prep.
lose.
Well,
Drawing cards.
I'm
You
going
do this
to.
and just keep pushing that thing. You got 3 turns.
Yeah, but I feel like it's better to. There's a much better chance I can make you guys lose. I think.
Yeah, fuel our now.
What cards do you want?
I thought about just throwing in some moving to the Cylon
you-
fleet
you
and
still
adding
get-
that more.
You still get to draw.
Oh yeah, right. Of course. I'll take a red and
I have no cards, so I hope you guys have good stuff.
That's lots
Okay.
of one thing.
I thought about the fleet, especially with that massive.
Did you not move out of sick bay on your turn? What did you do on your turn?
Played
I did the 1 card. Oh, I shouldn't have drawn all my cards.
Alright.
I forgot I was in six.
Then you need to put them back. Put them back and draw a new one. Can't just choose what you keep.
Yeah, well, I'm not really going back by. I guess
Random discard.
I would have had this, because I wouldn't have had these cards.
Because you
Oh,
would
why would John won?
only draw one, yeah.
Yeah, so just redraw.
Put them all, shuffle them all into the draw piles, all the ones that you drew, including the other one, or did you put one in? Is that the
Well,
one
I
you
would
had
have put,
already?
I put 1 into the last.
So that's what you already had in your hand at the start.
I would have had this plus the scouting ship.
Okay. So we need to shuffle these, and then you get to draw one, and you should move out of sick bay.
Yeah.
To somewhere. Doesn't matter where. Much.
Then we see.
Okay. Okay.
Or yeah, we're still having to do.
Okay. So now we're kind of caught up.
It's an ambush.
Okay, so activate Battlestar shooting.
Yeah.
Hits. Damage. Dead. No.
Ah,
Weapon control. That's me.
what is sick day? That was 6 so far.
So 4 raiders in front,
4 in the back.
4 raiders
Is
at the
it not
back.
more because of that?
It
Well, that's already
is.
what say. This is what we're adding.
But there's a special
That's
rule.
extra ones, right?
Each time a Battlestar launches raiders, though. It's not
Okay,
launching
yeah, so it's
raiders.
not that. So 2 more Vipers here. One of these here. There and there. Okay.
So happy with everything
Training new
characters
pilots.
wanting, like-
Keep this card in play until the fleet jumps. Each unarmed Viper suffers -2 penalty to its attack rolls.
Well, I don't think that's gonna be what kills us, to be honest. It'll be something else. Okay, so you chose that, so now it's my turn.
Yep.
So I draw 1 card. What do you guys not get? Yellow?
So we're
Do not
jumping.
get- that's the-
Yeah.
So we jump on my turn then.
Okay. Then I get to move. Okay,
Hopefully
so
hopefully you get 0 jump.
is it worth me trying to shoot at something?
Is there anything
Right.
else better?
Yeah, wasn't weapons control damage? Yeah.
I can't shoot at something. So maybe I just
Draw a
draw a
card.
card or
Draw a purple card so we get another strategic plan. So I think we're going to have to do a roll.
okay. I'm not going to get my extra card. Alright, we need green and purple. I'm gonna draw another purple. So we can't fail because it's -1 morale.
Well,
Guilt by collusion, 9 difficulty. Green, purple. Pass, current player may choose a character to move to the brig. Fail, -1 morale.
Does that activate raiders?
It activates raiders.
That looks like it's pretty good. I like
That
card.
looks really quite bad.
I can.
I think very little.
I
like
can
the sound of
contribute a
this.
lot.
I can help you guys a lot too.
No, you can't.
Can.
Don't worry, I'll get us.
I would never lie.
Not
Not
gonna be a
gonna.
problem.
Is the first person off?
Yes, it does.
I can help a lot.
And
Not going
Which means he's
to.
gonna sit on his hands.
Because he wins the game if we fail.
Yeah,
I like
nothing.
this.
Oh, I got 1, but.
Got one that doesn't do anything. All you. And Destiny.
Well, I hope Destiny is on our side
It's in the
because
hands of the gods.
I
So
am
say we
not.
all.
None of us three.
By
have-
God, you mean the one true God.
The one true Cylon god.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Well, guilt by collusion. That's how we lose this game.
Colluded.
It's -2. -1. 0. 1. 2. -2.
It was
Zero.
a 11.
What?
Oh, I could have helped. If only I wasn't in the break, I could have helped more.
That's it.
Oh.
We lose.
I had all red.
So
All
sad.
red. I had a single red test.
Rad tests are very rare. They're all about
Unfortunate.
using them here. We would have been able to use all those evasive maneuvers when things were attacking, but
I think
We
my-
would've
I
had
think
to
the Raiders
jump.
probably would have murdered your civilian ships.
no, because we could. Well, you attacked this guy first, right?
Yeah,
Just
but
keep
5.
evasive moving.
But you also have a -2.
No, that's for attack rolls.
Yeah.
you're right.
But like over here, this would have been an instant
Oh,
kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Population would have put us to 1.
We would've got to those.
And that would have been.
But you would have had to get
Yeah.
them. But
There's a good chance the Raiders would have killed us if somehow we managed to do that and survive the Raiders.
no, fine.
Then
No
his
crisis,
turn.
no.
No crisis unless he
Then we
somehow
jump on
got
her.
out.
Unless I managed to get out the break.
Then she jumps and roll. Like, close to
I
roll.
roll.
I
And
couldn't
probably
have
lose
helped
that
you.
way.
I was spending
Roll
the
dice.
cards I would have needed to get you out. unfortunately.
Oh.
Yep,
Yeah.
there's
I may
dead.
have made a misplay in that
Oh,
game.
so sad.
Giving
sad.
myself
Really
away.
planning on past that. We would've rolled it.
I don't know if it
well,
was
If you
a
weren't playing, I would have been
misplay.
fine.
Another 8.
I didn't fail one dice roll. Just saying.
And you still didn't win. Just saying.
Because the rest of my team did nothing.
What are you on about?
Yeah,
Our
you
team did
do,
well.
you
Two toasters.
3 of them.
Toaster.
do. Were you actually?
Of course he was.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Go see
I was,
what.
I was,
not.
I was
Gotta have
thinking,
one, right?
I was thinking about giving Greg another one. And just playing up the Cylon.
It was better off to do what I guess says.
Like
Giving
just
Crisis to
yeah,
us,
just with one of your critical resources that low,
You
especially with the
can't
super
waste your
crisis
turn.
I had, I just had to try to win that way.
Yep.
I had another arrest order. I could have put someone else in the brig.
I did like
If I
the
wasn't
idea
in the
of
break,
giving
I could have
Greg
put you in the break.
yet a fourth loyalty card, and then trying to convince everybody that he was a Cylon.
At that point, it was almost like, I don't know. If he was a Cylon or I were a Cylon,
Game was over.
I think the game was
The
done.
super crisis was terrible. Like, because you were already low on morale, and that was minus
Yeah.
2.
We had so much morale low at the beginning
Yeah.
of the game. It became so hard.
Okay. So we have 3 minutes to summarise our thoughts on Battlestar Galactica, considering you can't buy it anymore. We scheduled this show before it wasn't available.
Well, we talked about what we could play,
It's a fun game.
and
Always a good.
If you
time.
can find it, it's always worth playing if you have a good group of people that like being social.
Yeah.
Like I played up the whole egotistical, honestly.
yeah, right.
That's not your natural personality.
No.
I don't know you, so I wouldn't have known.
That's
so.
Jeff.
That is a little bit me, but I played it up even more so for the stream.
That's fair. Yeah, it is.
Uh,
It is
it's
better
close.
if you have kind of the social aspect. It is a little harder if you have people that are very political and quiet things, but that's only bad if the entire table is.
I'm happy that there was a silent in the first half because sometimes when you have no silence in the first half, it's
I'm
kind of
not
boring.
very happy that we got like immediate detectors pointed at me and there was nothing I could do about it. That was crap.
If I was a silent, that wasn't happening. I would have probably revealed on my first one just to try it, but I've never done that.
I would have tried to whittle down a little bit. I feel like that's the move to go with. I think if you're a Cylon that can escape the break, you can do way more damage than that.
So there's no
Depends
point
how-
with me. Once I was in the break, there's no point with it.
It-
Because
like,
it's
if
a
he
turn.
revealed, it's a turn where you're not
Yeah.
doing anything.
But you're,
So,
the turn,
all I
you're not
tried-
doing anything on your spot, isn't it?
Yeah, but all I can do is try and make you burn cards.
I spent a turn trying to protest my innocence after getting thrown in the break, but I knew it was an uphill battle and I wasn't going to spend.
I mean, the fact that it wasn't just suspicion, but that, like,
I know.
actually
You got to look,
knew.
and then he got to look immediately, and you both said I was a Cylon. So I'm like, oh, what the hell do I do with this?
That's, it's tricky to get away from that. But, yeah.
I had fun though.
Yeah, that was good.
If I'd have been a Cylon from the start and looked at you, I would have said you weren't a Cylon.
I know, and then
I
Greg
know.
would have been. in the
Well,
break
exactly.
for sure.
Exactly.
Forever.
But that would have given me a lot of information, because then I would have known both of you were
Yeah.
Cylons.
Yes, but
Well,
nobody
who's
would
ever gonna
believe
believe
you.
Well, when all the crap goes down and I'm stuck in the brig, and then I
That's
guess.
still hitting the fan. 'Cause eventually, maybe not. I think you eventually want to do kill and then that
Well,
game's over.
I mean, you'd only reveal if you in that situation. I'd only reveal if I had something huge to gain. Like if I could
Well,
either,
depending what your
if I could
power
either
is.
make you guys lose or put you right on the precipice of losing, then I would reveal. But
I guess not.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in that situation, I think you're in an incredibly strong position.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if they're both out with me in the brig,
You got two
and
active
everyone's
Cylons.
thinking
We
that
can
I am a
keep him in the
Cylon,
brig.
Yeah.
then
And
yeah.
But as soon as that happens, then we know. But then there's nothing we can do, which is different.
Well, we gotta
That's
play
why
it.
like Pegasus. Then I could airlock you guys or something.
Yeah, but like by that point, we'd have to play. Because as soon as we've got to give you guys.
Well,
very
you're saying
low
you
depth.
keep them in the brig.
No,
so
it's
they
in-
go to the brig.
because
Which is fine.
his action's going to be, I'm going to try and get out of the break.
Assuming he's a Cylon
Oh,
and we're
you
not.
obviously would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming he's a Cylon and
And
we're
then
not, then that's,
We've used our cards
a
to keep him in the
logical
break because we know he's a Cylon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why we can't help for the
in
important
this,
one. Or
in this hypothetical situation, the thing that would suck for Greg the most is that you guys would be helping us keep him in the break because all the evidence is that he's a Cylon.
Yeah.
I was really hoping I was going to get dealt a Cylon card in that halfway
I was
point.
hoping you would too,
I
especially
was
after I
hoping for it
locked
too.
down the
I
presidency.
think everyone
for you.
wanted to be the Cylon at that point.
Because then I'd be like, oh, I'm going to check loyalty cards of like
Yeah.
X person, and then be like,
And they couldn't
Cylon.
take the presidency from you
Cylon.
anymore.
Yeah.
You had it locked up.
yeah. But there you go.